I have to go and fuck. Okay, let me do in the middle of the round. Okay, let me stop trolling. That would be a really good start.
I'm gonna send dog stage.
And then we play that song again, because that song is such a moment. Get it? Because the song is called Moment. Alright, hold on, chat. Put on center. I'm trying to peepo G. I have to move it to the right. Roy is so fucking loud, dude. Hold on, chat. I gotta move everything. This is gonna look so ugly. Hold on. Just give me a moment, everybody. Exactly. We're gonna agree? Okay, we agree. We agree. Sorry guys, I have to move like a bunch of parts. There's so many parts to this shit.
No one saw that.
That color, the blue. That color, the blue. I have to group all my shit to move it. I should have known this a long time ago. I don't know why I never did it. I'm almost there, guys. Trust me. Trust me, I'm almost there. I'm almost there, kiddos. I hope this doesn't break my computer. If my computer just turns off, I'll be right back. Alright. Oh no, I didn't do my aim lab one. Okay, hold on. I had to ungroup. I wish I could show you guys what I'm doing. You guys might be able to learn something. Alright, give me 5 more seconds, guys. Cam. Alright, boom. I fucking did it. That should be a good spot for it, right? You think? No, I don't think I'll block the kill feed. I think I should be good. This VOD is from nature before you became a full-time Jet demon. Yeah, this is the first. This is like the most recent footage of Envy. It's literally a month old. Is this even relevant anymore? Hold on. Or either that or I want to see... 100 Thieves qualified first time around too, didn't they? Yeah, they did. Okay, if this isn't super crazy, I think I just want to see Sentinel's Haven. I don't know why, but... I don't want to see Sentinel. Can you leak your... Oh yeah, sure. If you want, I can show it real quick. Guys, warning, I'm not a pro. I used to be pro at doing this shit, but not anymore. So... Here's what it looks like. This is my, whatchamacallit, my snowball. I just click this.
Oh, lucky they naded you off that angle.
I have these 3 things. You could ignore everything else, honestly. I have a noise gate. Well, mine is gonna be different from yours, so... Because I have a loud-ass man that's in my room. But this is my settings. I have a limiter. So, like, I don't peak as loud as I can. And I have noise suppression, so it just blocks out like my computer noise and like Roy sometimes. But yeah, if you guys want some, if you guys have my same microphone, then you can try these filters and it should sound better. Silence? How much have I? What the fuck, John? What the fuck? Rude hoe?
Flash mid for you guys.
Damn, rude ass hoe. You with Roy? No, Roy's with me. I'm down to actually watch 100 Thieves because Envy might have changed their stuff or changed the fights and shit.
That's how we go crazy, boys.
Yeah, Roy's my roommate. Alright, fuck it, fuck it. Let's see. 100 Thieves? Hello? We should- oh wait, we can get the best of both worlds, chat. 100 Thieves versus Envy, we get to see both. Oh my god, we're so intelligent. We're so smart. Like, we really are that beach. Okay. I don't think it's gonna be... Oh, there's a Twitch... There isn't. Hold on, it's gonna be dark for a second, guys. One momento.
No, never.
Is this right, guys? July? Yeah, no, July. I'm trolling. This is dope. Alright, chat, you guys can see it. What does Sideshow do when he VOD reviews, dude? Like, what does he actually do?
What?
You mother of bird? I do. I am a mother of many birds. Let me change the title, actually, real. How many walks up Paul's fucking rat? Damn. Really? This is dragged. Pre VCT VCT VOD review. Rep. I don't know, what's a good title? Pre VCT matches VOD review. Pre Berlin Quals. Berlin Quals VOD review prep. Boom. So smart. Alright, boom, I fucking did it. I'm so smart, intelligent sometimes. We do study music? Hold on, classical study music. We're gonna be so enlightened. Hold on. This is my favorite song. You're not living in a C9 house? No, I live in Canada. Alright guys, are we ready? I don't think I'm ready. I need to drink some water.
I know, man. I have more people.
I might pause halfway through so I can whatchamacallit. I think it's snacks or something. Can we do Nightcore TikTok by Kesha? My energy is too fucked for that, to be honest. Alright, get ready to take your notes out. People G.
We'll potentially see Hiko play Viper on break.
Alright, well, it's epic ass music. Yeah, I drink water on stream now, Fluffy. As long as I don't have like the little thing that you suck at the end, I don't mind drinking water on stream.
The spot on the line there is the chance to go to Berlin to play at Masters. Starting off this piss around here, we do have much of these.
I forgot they run double info. And that's on character development. It's a little C split? Hold on. I can't be serious with this music. I just can't. Let's play something different. It has to be something. Maybe we need something more hype. Maybe this is gonna put me to sleep, dude.
Father of birds.
Aurelio C split. There's the Omen blind for the C split. Counter flash.
What are you talking through?
Oh, they're dip set. They're out of garage. They fully rotated up A. They're grouping here because they're gonna get info on if it's like a fake or not. So look, they're walking down so they know that okay, they're not actually in mid cutting noise. They're probably gonna go towards A because they think they just left and went A. Wait, this is big brain as fuck. When he only sees one though, okay, they know. Look, there's the A players know there's no one here, but C's open. They were really convinced that I was A. Oh, whoops. Clip song. I'm dead. Oh, sorry. I had to clip back in. 4v4 retake, and 100 Thieves is hella low on HP. That's why they're playing really close here, so they can just try to like get easy kills. And they're man down. They're just trying to look for equalizer, look for some cheesy shit, and just trade together. Nice. That dart gives Nitro time to actually go for picks. Nitro has the most HPs going first. Oh, the flank's coming in from Envy though.
This Killjoy is.
I want to rewatch that.
The vandal through us.
Maybe it's any other utility. I want to see what point Victor and them turned around. What was their pathing? They kill this guy?
Yeah, exactly. So you didn't get the flank.
They hear them going up C. They can probably assume now with certainty they're just gonna go C. Victor is still walking mid, making sure there's no one like in garage that could have timing them. That's why they're taking so long. Is look, you can tell that they think someone timing them and is like hiding. Victor's even holding this.
you don't have a regrowth to bring the HP back up.
Okay,
Thieves.
they're slowly just playing the
You also have
flank.
Recon Dart coming out as
And
well
Pico
as
does not
Silver
clutch
Zone.
this, shut
is gonna
up.
give a lot of information as they come
This is a
around
really
the
good peek
corner.
off of the dart.
Giving away their positions.
Can't believe he got that kill when he was shooting Mame. He's actually really close to getting Mame too.
VCT spawn, but it doesn't work out so well as
Unlucky that the people were there was just not enough HP.
Where the fuck am I?
Envy. Nice shock dart coming out from Hiko.
GF nerf, the fuck? What do you mean?
Picks up the round. They got aggressive through garage, but they left C-Long open. And it
Wait, is this the game where they didn't defuse? Is this that game? Oh my god, that's
At that point for
tilting.
Envy, though, and I say this a lot too, is when you lose a certain part of a map control on defense, it's nice to fight back on the other end as well. So when
Got you covered, I got you
see
covered.
I'm about to get hit at the beginning,
Okay,
and
we're gonna be healthy.
these are falling back because you're holding it
Oh,
very
no,
well for
what
Envy.
the-
They
this guy's
push
a
back
ninja.
out towards grass, where a lot of utility and a lot of bodies were already committed down towards the long C. So it left a huge gap.
Alright.
Playing a cipher and you place that
Guys, what does Victor's name stand for? RTS Victoria. Why did he change his name? What does that stand for? I'm just bitter. Can a guy join Cloud9 White? You have to identify as women to join C9 White. We play in Game Changers. Let's see. Anti-eco embodiment. I just off of what I've seen of Envy before, even back when they ran Astra, they do really like having Killjoy on B and having her lock down B, and then playing all the other agents. Like they like to play Sova and Phoenix on A, and like I said, the Killjoy just kind of flexes between B and C. Killjoy very rarely goes towards A, so I want to see if that's pretty much the same.
Yeah, the beauty of that spike plant, just giving them a little bit of extra cash. Right now, the economy in Valorant is so awkward in these second rounds sometimes, but the power of the Marshal cannot be understated. Mummy with the Marshal, we'll see if he's able to pop off here. They do have quite a bit of firepower grouping up on A, and it looks like they're going to be pressuring in that direction in just a moment. Mummy has to be careful, can't get too aggressive here, as there are a lot of players waiting around the corner. There's the shot coming
Oh my
in.
god, I assumed to get that.
Somehow punished, able to get
What?
away, and it's actually the follow-up
That's a cool dart.
Victor, no shots landed on the Marshal, 20 HP for
Did they actually get the sight on this eco? Oh my god, they actually do.
She recharged his
Double
head.
swinging left. Wait, they're actually gonna win this eco. What? Oh wait, they half bought because they got bomb plant down actually. So there was 3 people alive on Envy, and they decided to force with bomb plant. Interesting. They invested. Yeah, I'm trying to see what was their standard for investing. I guess it didn't matter. There's a majority alive on Envy. As long as they got bombed down, they were gonna force buy up. Did they actually win this? Wow, that was a really well-timed peek. Pico win these? FNS? If he kills FNS, this is very winnable. The turret, though. Damn. I thought they were gonna win that. But they're simping on Victoria Horsley? Who's that? We need to play in Asia, it's just a mistake. Wait, is it actually just a mistake? What the? What's wrong with the HUD, bro? What the fuck? Alright, is FNS gonna play B? What's their bonus? Are they gonna aggro somewhere? It looks like the exact same setup. They have Sova playing A, Killjoy B, Phoenix starting B, got Omen C. What is... Oh, I'm forgetting. They fucking invested. This is still an anti-eco. This is their anti-eco setup. They just get info lobby with the dart. Are they getting info anywhere else? Because the Cyber's gonna break this dart, right? Instantly broke it, didn't scan him either. They're camping the C-Long orb for when people try to farm it. Oh my god, how is Asuna not dead?
And Asuna gets away with 2
I think Berg's supposed to play race from all VCT, so the names got goofed up. Oh, that was his name.
to put Asuna back on full HP. So Asuna is going to be heavily hamstrung for the remainder of the
Final
round.
fix it,
It does look
copium.
like they wanna potentially go
Good counter flash.
Vic is
Playing off of the
there.
turret setup as a flash character is pretty banger.
Coming out as they try to make their way on site, and
Nice.
getting slaughtered as one
Good
would
peeks,
expect.
good peeks. Clinical anti-eco.
It's a really solid round.
That's a pretty good anti-eco setup. They ran that shit twice in a row.
Really
It allows you to punish the C-Long orb, and you have like Killjoy, Molly says, and IB. B is pretty common as like a strat for eco, and like there's no way they go B. And if they want to come A, Cash is gonna have a heads up notice with dart drone. I wonder if they'll do that in gun rounds. Game today? No, I'm VOD reviewing. What's up, existing? Alright, pay attention. We have a bonus coming out from Envy and the full buy from 100 Thieves. Let's see the 100 Thieves default. Looks like they're going into a mid default, Cypher Trip C. Double A with bonus guns, trying to get up close short. They're a dart. The drone. Oh, okay, I didn't notice yet. The drone, ult, aggroing lobby. There's 3 people there, so he instantly dies. Just steal peek this? Oh, does not give a fuck. Damn. You just peeked that hoe. What? I do that, I die. Mame played Jet, Mame gets dropped. Yeah, that's actually really unfortunate. I feel bad for Mame. Mame's actually a really, really hardworking player and a really good guy. When you usually repeat your setups in defense, it kind of depends on like the caliber of the other team as well. If it's not a very good team, and I know that they don't have an answer to it, and if they don't have like, so if you guys know Sonics, they ran like a no duelist comp on Haven where they had like 3 mollies. They were, I don't remember the exact comp, but it was a Brimstone Viper, Sky, Sage, and a 5th agent. I forget who it was. I think it was one of the Brim, Viper, Sky, Cypher, Sage. You mean Killjoy? Yeah, so they run a no duelist comp, but if you notice that comp is really good on defense. And what they would do is they would just cheese. They would have Viper play C, they'd have Brimstone like play B. Or sorry, they had Brimstone Sage play A, and the Sage would just slow them down with the, obviously like the wall short and double slows, and then they had a molly for long. Like usually the Sage would focus heavy short because the wall is like, it's a lot more constricting short than it is long, and they would just have the Brimstone mollies for long A, and then they would have Viper playing C, and the Viper had mollies and a one-way for garage, and then they had Killjoy playing B and flexing, and they would never aggro. They would just sit on sites, and they just abuse the fact that utility is fucking insane in this game, and they would literally just sit on site. They would almost never aggro. The only place they would aggro was short, and I know because I scrimmed them. I scrimmed them a lot on this comp, and I also saw how they played versus Renegades. And when we scrimmed them, we had to pause. So we had to take several tacks because I was trying to figure out like how the fuck you have to be really effective in your defaulting and how you get out their utility on that comp. It banged T-side too, the B-side post-plant. Yeah, no, they literally cringed the fuck out of post-plant B. I just remember their defense was like their win con. Like they had to get a lot of rounds on defense because I remember when we scrimmed them, like the attack wasn't too crazy at the time. But anyway. What was my main point going into this? I don't even remember what I was gonna say. I don't know how I was gonna tie this in. I had a point, I had an angle. I really did. I don't know how you deal with this. Maybe if you ever like talk about another point and try to bring it back into the main point, you just forget. I don't know what you do because I'm kind of lost. Oh, anyway, right, no, I remember. So if I was Sonics and I'm running that comp, I'm not trolling. They ran the exact same setup literally every round because they know that setup with those 5 specific agents are just like the best spread of agents. It's like the best use of each person's utility and how it plays with others and stuff like that. So they ran it every fucking round. If you have a setup that is like S tier in defense like that, you can run it every round. Obviously you can't do that with other comps because obviously it's not your comp is not, you know, you're not thinking like my comp's gonna do exactly that for defense. But obviously there'd be like an A tier defense comps, and you would like have a couple setups that you would interchange, and it would just depend on like, do I think the other team is going to adapt? Then you switch it up. Especially if they take attack and you're up like 4-0 or something, 5-0, you want to switch it up because they're adapting to your old setups and they haven't seen your new setups yet. Maybe learn more from T2 scrims and T1 or the other way around. I wouldn't say I learned more from either side. I think they both just have different things that you learn, to be honest. I actually do know Alter Ego Celeste. I follow them on Instagram. They're actually really nice. They're good. I don't know, man. Yeah. JC played it in VCT game changers, owned some of the smaller teams. Do they run the exact same comp? They always do that. Yeah, I can't say John. We just learn different things. T1 is a lot. They don't make mistakes whenever we scrim them. It's very hard to make mistakes. T2 scrims like to aim duel a lot. The ones that we play against, they'll just ego peek shit. So it's still a learning experience because you need to. People, you can't just like, if you're playing a tier 2 team where you're screaming any team and you're complaining about they're taking ego peeks and aim duels, at the end of the day, that's on you to maximize your trading potential and minimize their opportunities to get these chances. And that means you need to have better utility usage, better reads, knowing that they're going to go for picks like that, especially if they have ops. If they're picking you with op every round, you need to be like aware of like the fact that you need to be using utility to like push them off angles. So it's kind of like a double-sided situation. I don't know what the fucking I'm so tired I can't think of the phrase, but I don't know if that makes sense. But yeah, you can still learn from 2-2 scrims or 2-3 scrims if they are taking ego aim duels, because they're gonna take them if you don't counter them, if you let them take them. or you don't trade them properly. In the interview Lace host, they just watch some Liquid and Sonic VODs and just try to the shit out of it to be as cringe as possible. That makes sense.
They're not. They're only one side though. Only one.
That thought is not inaccurate. Mummy pushing up. Caught out. There's Crash.
Just be either way, get it? Okay, good. Because I can be bad at explaining things sometimes. Holy shit, what happened here? So it's a bonus? Where's Phoenix right now? Did Phoenix die early? Oh, it's just okay, yeah, no, I remember. So Steel got the kill after the ulti. I feel like they were kind of like playing for it, no? And I've watched 100 Thieves, not 100 Thieves. I've watched some Envy VODs just as a, because I wanted to see their Astra. But Phoenix and Sova at A is like, this has been a thing for months now. They always play these two agents here at A. And when they have ulti, they always try to get up here or here to ult. So, yo, Arya, thank you for the raid, dude. I hope you all had an awesome stream. I hope your stream went well. What's up, guys? What's up, Arya? How are you, man? I hope your stream went well, swimmingly. I hope you had a good time. Thank you for the raid, man. Thank you for sharing your community with me. We're just doing some hella tired VOD reviews, so if I sound tired, it's because I am a little bit. I'm good, though. My vacay's been pretty good. I've just been chilling, and now I played Stardew Valley. I'm just checking out these VODs. But anyway, I watch the Envy VODs, and even I know, like, they ult, whenever they have ult, they love to get aggro a day, for the most part. And it seems like they're kind of like, they're like holding for it, it seems like. There's a dog. Yeah, there's like 3 people ready to go. Super fair Jet was mid, but Jet's in a really good spot to rotate over to help. Steel gets healed up by Sky. I love how everyone was clowning Roy for saying Sky is a good agent, and now Sky's a really fucking good agent, and everyone's just everyone's like, wow, Sky's such a good agent. Like, it's a surprise, as if Roy hasn't been saying it for literal months now. It only just took them 3 months for them to main her, and after she had 3 flashes taken away. Or sorry, 1 flash taken away. I think 100 Thieves, like, Envy does this a lot. They like to aggro push, just face check things. Because Crashies has Dart, but they like to actually like, push it for info and face check. And you can see Steel's holding for it right now. He's holding from it from a deady spot too. And Ethan's in a great spot to trade him as well. They're playing like pretty... What are they doing with the rest of the agents? So they have their trip still up at C. They're doubling up this hold, and they do this because they have the C trip live, so obviously they don't need to have anyone directly watching C, unless they predict that the walk down is going to be down C, the re-aggro is going to be down C versus Versus down A, but they know that they're way more aggro at A than they are C. They're agents, they just aggro as fuck at A. They're walking up, this is the trade setup, and then 3 of them are working towards garage at the same time. I think they know that they aren't really going to get pushed from B, because they have a feeling that, like, FNS usually plays B, and he's not very aggressive. His win con as Sentinel is to just sit on site. When his turret goes off, his mollies go off. Obviously, he's not playing B this round, but it doesn't look like they're very worried about getting pushed from B. A lot of teams, when they counter, when they want to counter a C split or like a garage take, teams like to walk down mid and get behind them. So that's why I'm mentioning it now. Oh no! What? Oh wait, it's a fucking 2v4. He had to go for something.
Spectre versus a Phantom is not going to work out too much, and 100 Thieves, they will not. Well, Envy will
What's
not
up, Shiro?
another bonus round here. It's going to be 100 Thieves with the first point.
All right.
But I gotta say, it was
I should probably look to focus on one team, where I'm just gonna get lost talking about both teams.
at that point, like knowing that you have a Sky right now, knowing that you can push aggressively through a blaze wall and go for the high risk plays because you can actually get a heal back, and you saw that even
Unbind crouch, true.
light down towards long so that Steel could actually fall back into safety. So
Okay, what ults? They have Sova ulti, and they have knives on Envy.
very well for 100 Thieves to control that ace.
Oh, Killjoy's playing A, but Yuto's up at B. They want to play Sova towards B, maybe garage side. Mummy's opping top C. Wait, what the fuck? Did he actually shoot that? Oh, such a late reaction. So they're just gonna try to Sova drone and get ulti, right? Mummy tanks the ult because he's Jet Omega lol. They're like, okay, no, this is definitely not it. Making a lot of noise. So one thing that I see a lot of people do, like in ranked, or even the 10 women's I play in, they don't do this. See how everyone's rotating off, except for Asuna? But Asuna is sitting here and he's still making noise. This buys you precious seconds on the rotate to like either, you're gonna be 3 seconds ahead of either taking map control when they don't expect it or hitting a site. If that makes sense. You're gonna be 3 seconds ahead of these people because these people are still like, okay, wait, they could still pop. They have Sova ulti, and then you hear this guy shooting. Sometimes it would be like an example. This would be like smoking top C and then droning, or like darting or dogging, and then people are rotating while you're in the dog or the drone or the dart or the shooting phase. That still buys you a couple seconds of confusion at the C site. I feel like fully rotating, you aren't really abusing that like precious couple seconds. Obviously now they know. I think he just spotted 2, 1 window, 1 lower. And these guys are not worried about the B walkdown whatsoever. Like look at how 100 Thieves took this. I think they literally just have a hard read on how Envy plays, because Envy is like one of the most notable teams I see that plays this setup almost every round. Like, dude, aggro as fuck teams. Dude, even in 10 women's, people were walking down mid like non-stop, and someone always just plays here and listens. Sentinels loves getting someone like down here and listening. They love having Sick get in here, 10s get in here, and they just love to listen. And so if they cleared it like this, I don't think that 100 Thieves would clear it like this versus Sentinels, to be honest. Because imagine if someone was walked down to here, he would not know. They've already used drone. They only have dog. Asuna would have been dead by now, right? There's something to note. Lockdown super dangerous this early. Is it though? It's not really that dangerous, to be honest. They have an opera could post, and then 2 people could walk down. And even they had time to do a walk down in the mid round because they heard the drone come out and they heard footsteps. So someone could have done a mid round walk down if Killjoy wasn't playing B. It could be like a duelist just walking down and getting this position. I'm not saying they should have done it. It was just a possibility, and I could see Sentinels doing something like that because Sentinels really likes having mid control and listening to the T side. But they definitely had time, and it wouldn't be that dangerous especially they have op. So they're just gonna hit A. They just made some noise. C, dogged mid. I think it's because they saw Phoenix. Well, I wonder. I think it's because they saw Phoenix Garage, and Phoenix usually plays A. Did they see Sova?
At least the alarm bot is down towards sewers, so it's probably gonna get broken very soon here for 100 Thieves. So Envy is it's gonna make it a little bit more difficult for Envy to try to play this retake. They don't have a Killjoy ult. They have the Blade Storm, but they have to rely here on the information.
10 mams and 10 womens. Yeah. Okay, the retake. Wait, who is Sova? Was it ulting right now? It's Hiko, right? Hiko ulting CT halls. Mame dashes out off of the Molly. Hiko gets 2? Wait, what? Alright, what? He's actually had a perfect ult. FNS is dodging right now. He actually gets 2. Wow.
That happened so quick. Snap your fingers and the round is over. It's a flawless round victory. Envy gives 100 Thieves too much cushion, and they just power through that ace.
Yeah, Mame wasn't able to get anything done with the knives there. Unlucky. I mean, he's pretty much like 1v4ing on site. One of his teammates is trying to fight CT, and 2 of his teammates are getting ulted. That was very unlikely. Alright. Let's see. No notable ult on the board. Envy is 1 off of Killjoy. Or like a weird buy. They're gonna 3-stack A with their weird buy. This is one of the few rounds Killjoy will probably play C in this half. If he doesn't want to show, it's probably he's not peeking right now since he doesn't want to show, because if he shows the setup, they're gonna know. But it looks like 100 Thieves is already going into B versus Eco. He's gonna go for the plant and get out. They like to plant, have the dash so he can get out, and then they're just gonna play their... Like, they have the luxury of being able to spam the bomb with their rifles versus the Eco setup. They know that they don't have a lot of util to push them off these like angles. They can only smoke, and it's so easy to spam that, so this is a pretty good anti-Eco. He was looking for footsteps in A-Lake and called the Hiko ulti. Fair, fair. Okay. Oh, I remember this HUD is like so weird. It doesn't like show you everything. It just kind of shows you this, the leaderboard first, and then it shows economy and stuff. Alright, we got knives on Asuna. We got Omen ulti. Op up on Mame. No notable ults from Envy. So they're gonna do something kind of similar. This looks really similar to what they did when they had Phoenix ulti. Steel and Ethan are working towards A. They're gonna do the double cages, maybe? The cages that he did before? Okay, 1 flash to fake the AD fall. Broke the dart. They know that it's kind of a fake AD fall. Cages this. Cam's up. They're going to B hit again with Asuna knives. Going for the plant. Post-plant in mid. Envy is really giving B a lot of these rounds. They wanted to work the A short pick, but... He's wide open. I think 100 Thieves is hella exploiting that right now.
cage to try to escape. He knows he's got players trapped on long. There's a tripwire.
Asuna goes for that 1v1. He's jumping up. I wonder if he pops knives here. Does he kill Marvs? I mean, he does kill Marvs here. I remember seeing this. They're just halving it. Surely he gets shit on? No, it wasn't halved. And Ethan's on the double flank. Wow. Well, there's a lot of fights going on here. There's the fights of Asuna going through garage. There's the fights here on pushing through A long, and then there's the fights on B side. So there's a lot to unpack in this round. Since I'm not getting to look at Eco makes me lose my mind, I can imagine. So Steel's getting heavy pressured here. They let him survive for so long. He's getting shock darted. The dog goes in. Asuna goes in with the dog, gets a kill. Updraft goes up. I just realized Nitro is actually lurking C long here. Bruh, they're playing like. If you took away the bomb, I thought I would tell you they're defaulting. If the bomb plan was in here, I would tell you they're just defaulting. But they have bomb plans on. Who's like the? If they halved it way earlier. Okay, and then Ethan's we got the double flank coming in. This is actually so unexpected, dude. Even if they killed Ethan, Nitro would have been there too. Nitro has a blind as well. Wow, this is hard. And then Crashies hasn't managed to get the pick on Hiko or Steel. They're just kind of like ignoring him. And Hiko's dealing with a 1v1. Damn. There's a lot going on that round.
Has currently working out the extremities with Steel first, and now they're working towards mid a lot because you're putting Killjoy abilities towards the
Nitro and C, literally. They really stalled this guy out for so long. And Mame is just gonna go around because his op on the flank is gonna be kind of rough skis. Literally a triple flank. I fixed my pick'em, I'm scared. Everyone's playing C, they're going for the mid walk down, and it looks like 100 Thieves has switched up a lot of their, like in the first half of the attack side. They've shown a lot of different things so far. They've shown 2 B hits. They've shown work C, cancel, work mid, go back A. They've shown the A default hold for the Phoenix ult. They've shown a fake an A default and then go into a B hit. Now this round, they're going straight for A with knives versus Antico.
I think they expected the second guy.
Nice walk down. Yeah, they have no noise A. Okay, when that dart isn't broken and then you're droning, you can safely assume, to be honest, that versus Eco, like, care med here.
Look at Victor pushing up mid. Oh, the timing is so unfortunate.
This is good. Nitro, you see how Nitro doesn't fight that? People in ranked, the people I see just fight that and just give up their gun and then give the other team a way to win. But he goes back into his teammates so they can both, like, trade off of each other. Oh, he should have gotten more than that, unlucky. Hey, 2v2, they actually have guns here too.
No, literally every time I play Neptune,
they have an Odin, the drone, or the dog to clear shore. Oh no, it's a behind Sky ult. When is Game Changers begin? I'm not sure the next one is. I kind of hope they focus on EU before having another one for us, to be honest. EU is heavily underfunded. They're having their first one soon, like their very first one.
Looking to spill some blood here and not even gonna get a chance. Asuna is too aware, too woke for that 5-round streak for 100 Thieves. The ult is online now as well for Asuna, so the knives are a threat you really have to concern yourself with.
Yeah, at some point.
How do I improve myself as an individual player watching this? If you want to improve at an individual level, choose someone that has the same role as you and the same agent. Let's say you play FNS, and then choose a winning game preferably, or just a really close game. If you really want to go hard, you can look at one that he performed well in, and then just watch and only pay attention to him. You don't want to overload your brain if you're just trying to focus on your individual performance, honestly.
Beauty of not being able to use your, or not using your abilities that early because you weren't forced to use them early, so Ethan still had a full kit on that 2 versus.
But yeah, exactly, Asian guy. You can look at the way they use util. Yeah, just kind of like zone out the macro. Just focus on the micro. I'm mostly kind of trying to cover both. Alright, let's see. A gun round again, and they're looking to do another A default here. Any ults? As soon as sells knives. They have 4 ults on Envy. That's going to be big. What if Crashies? I don't think Crashies ults off this. This is not like an ult. Cool. Dart. They're pretty safe with having Crashies anchor by himself. Oh, Nitro. That was scary. Sorry, I wanted to see what Envy was doing on the side of the map. They're doing another mid walk down. There's the post. There's the walk down. But 100 is already just doing fast A's now, dude. He ults at here. I have not seen him ult like there before, but he ults like literally at the steps. Where's the garage person? The garage person's peeking off contact here. Has a blind out probably. Now they peek. He's clearing this for him. He's coming over to support his body. They're playing full retake at A while they work the flank. I wonder if they commit to the double flank here? MCP? They don't really know. They're gonna assume he went to his team, surely. He just made noise now. They know he's on the side. Blinded, smoke. Nitro's doing a really good job buying time and just like keeping them away. Mame gets a pick though on Ethan. What? How does he get a pick on Ethan? How did Asuna go down? Oh, he updrafted and lost that fight. Unlucky. The Nitro, the thing is, the Nitro can't smoke anything right now. This is really awkward. Ethan taps. Was there shock darts? Hold on, let's look at Crashy shock darts here, chat. So he has one drone, one shock dart. He's droning right now. Look, that drone went to 0. He's droning, and that's why Ethan might have peeked. Tapped, went to break drone. Oh, he went to peek. He's trying to fight that timing where if someone drones, before it sees you, before he calms, he's trying to go for that peek so he can kind of beat the calm, you know? But I guess it just didn't go out in his favor. I thought maybe he was going to try and break the drone. He also would have gotten ulted. Yeah, if this is... Ethan had to make that play. I don't know if Asuna had to make that play, but Ethan had to do what he did there. This is really hard rounds here. Oh, the Killjoy all getting burned too. They're gonna 2v1. Yeah, they're 2v1ing Nitro on the flank. This is so impossible. There's no way he still gets out of this. You see, I love how Sky's true. The song is from Alice in Wonderland. Wait, is it actually? I did not know that. Oh, sorry.
Yeah, Victor made things a little bit difficult there for Hiko to try to get that kill, but taking that mid control, it seems as though 100 Thieves are sort of prepared for that one too.
Because how teams switches from running default into an A site hit. It depends how they're default. If they're doing a C default, but they want to go back A, they have to go back A and retake, or they go back A because their lurker's got a lot of space. They only have to retake one lane. But if, let's say, for example, they're just doing an A default into an A hit, they really only need like. It's usually going to be like a 1-1-3. There's going to be one person C, one person mid, 3 defaulting towards A if you're doing it at A default. And all they got to do is like just bring one more person over and do smokes. And they already have a hit planned most of the time. Like they've already kind of planned like, okay, this is going to be our A exec. And the A exec is usually based off of the A default. So the same utility is used and so on. So it's usually pretty easy because the A default will give you the control that you need in order to do an A hit. Double feints? Shouldn't I soon try and take something? That's actually, yeah, that's probably why he did it, actually. He probably did it off of that call. That actually makes the most sense. Okay, now they're doing mid stuff. See, like, 100 Thieves is showing them a lot of different stuff right now. There's the off-rip ulti. Oh, you could get another one. Frick. They're already working up towards A-long, though. They like this 3-2 default. Whenever they go mid, 100 Thieves A default looks very similar to their mid default, except as soon as Jet's one-way smokes Thor. And I say that because the same people that go towards the A default is Ethan and Seal. It's the same agents. It's like one piece of util that Envy will have to decipher to know if they're doing an A hit or not, or A default or not. Use the pen? Oh, actually, I can.
Topside one. Demo's dead.
Doesn't leave a lot of gaps in their default. Actually, it really doesn't. They're really because based on how Envy plays really heavy for lobby control, and a lot of teams play heavy for lobby because lobby gets you a lot of it's easier to fight, I feel like, and it's no, there's 2 lanes and it's really important to secure this info, honestly. I feel like a lot of teams will play, their game plan is based around A lobby and how they deal with it. Especially because it's really easy to deny info as when you run Cypher. So they usually run, defense teams will run 2x A setups so they can get info on what's going on at A. That's why they depend on their trip at C. And like I said, like they know Envy plays around A, so they're A default, they have 2 people here, and they have 2 people mid. So technically every gap is is fine on the attack, right? You don't have to worry about C if you think they're gonna do A defaulty shit. And if they do something towards C, it's you can't jump this trip. This trip is really fucking... This is one of the strongest Cypher trips in the game. So you'll know if they're coming C. They're probably gonna dart, they're gonna break this. The only thing you have to be aware of is an opera posted here or someone standing here. Those are the only two spots you have to worry about when coming... If you want to come back to C. However, if you do a C default... And if you worry about C and then you try to come back into A, you have to clear this, 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 and that's just for basic map control. You have to clear so many more positions. But if you ever want to come back C, Opper, this, and this. So you can understand why teams want to prioritize having this map control early, because if you want to come back to it later and you already have it, it's just so much easier. That's why you see a lot of teams just ignore C in their defaults unless they're going over here to like get the orb and they want to go for like an op pick, like TSM style.
Fuck! 3.
I somehow found myself coaching a team of more players as a G2. I think my knowledge coordinating is much better than my rank shows. These volley videos are really helpful. I'm wondering if you have any resources I would be able to use to improve my knowledge much faster. Look up Steel's IGL series. It's in CSGO, but a lot of the same things apply. In IGLing, having good insight on IGLing gives you a better insight on how to help the IGL as a coach. That would help a lot. And check out Sean Gary's VOD reviews on YouTube. He uploads them to his channel. Check out Sideshow. He does a lot of VOD reviews. That's all I can think of right now. But yeah, at the end of the day, there isn't really a lot of gaps in this default. It's actually really, really solid default. Especially with his double info comp, it's easy to sniff out mid hits or mid walkdowns with Sova, because Sova has dart and drone. We don't necessarily need Sky. If you didn't have Sova, it'd be a bit more sketchy. Yeah, Boaster. Yeah, Fnatic Boaster. I got his Twitch VODs on Twitch. I don't know if he uploads to YouTube, so that's why I say Twitch. I missed why do people take lobby control every time in an A? I'm a VOD Vanessa. Don't worry. I think I explained it pretty succinctly, actually.
Exactly landing your shots, because technically right now for Trashies, he's not necessarily in a position where he should be able to win that fight. And
those are sick. I
I
got them from doing the breast cancer charity stream. They sent me over these. Alright, they're doing a default, oh sorry, a mid default with Sky Flash. So they can, honestly, Envy can assume there's a one-way, there's a Sky Flash, and they have Info C along with the op. What Envy sees right now is in mid-default. This is an obvious mid-default. 100 Thieves knows it's an obvious mid-default. Look, as soon as Spike, they're probably just going to go into a B hit. This is going to be really important because they haven't really... 100 Thieves has not really hit B when FNS was B, to be honest. So this is going to be pretty important. I think Envy wins this round just based off that alone. This is going to drop Mollies, and it's going to force 100 Thieves to adapt. And it looks like they're snuffing out Steel. It's going to force them into like a B hit. If they don't want to go B, they have to go into C split, but look how much info Envy has. There's the Mollies. Do they cancel or do they commit to it? They cancel. Not just holding for Marv though. That's a big hold, to be honest. The drone sees him going towards C. Do they commit to C? Drone saw him. They have full map control towards A. They're just going to hit towards the op. Good flash. Opper's going to repost. Oh no, Mame can't miss those, man. Hold on. Dude. That is actually so unfortunate. They have to give it up. They have to. Oh, FNS is crazy. Is this a miscommunication from Envy? Look, Mame's dipping. Pulling out his gun, probably. FNS is on site. Mame is holding left. Wow. That's rough. That's actually really rough round. I feel like that was a miscom from Envy. They were pretty much 2v4ing on site. Oh, we're recovering it. Wait, he wins this. Gets a little aggressive with the second shock dart, but it works.
I have the knife ride. I have the knife ride.
Wow. It's gonna be Hiko with the Red Bull clutch. A big 1v2.
Me like Nitro. I feel like he could have gotten a kill or even a collat there though, to be honest. Yeah, it's kind of hard to miss. Hey meL, I'm Margot. I hope I'm saying your name right. Margot from Alter Ego Celeste. Thank you for reaching out to one of our members. I've been a fan of you guys. Hope we can play against you one day. Have a good day, night. Oh my god! I'm fangirling. What's up, Margot? Holy shit. I hope we can play against each other one day. I'm a huge fan of you guys as well. It's awesome to see Indonesia on top over there. What's up, BCJ? Hit me with the analysis. How do I qualify for Berlin? Bruh, I've already broken this shit down. No cap. My brain's out the gutter already. I'm breaking shit down. Let's just say I'm breaking shit down. My analysis brain might already be dying slowly. Are you ready for tomorrow, BCJ? Tomorrow is the fucking day, dude. Y'all could qualify day one. Y'all can not worry about the rest of the fucking week from one day. One day, bro. Isn't that crazy? Literally 2 BO3s.
Why do they have so many?
That poggers. You don't like it? You don't like my poggers, dude? If I see it blinded, that would have been a good play. I don't think. I think it's fine. The thing is, there was miscommunication between Mame and FNS here, because Mame was falling off and FNS was getting back into sight. Like Mame's pulling his gun out here. FNS is in sight. As soon as already here, Mame instantly gets traded. You know what I mean? Like, look, he pulled his knife out, smoked. FNS is probably calling I'm fighting side, or maybe he's not calling I'm fighting side. Maybe that's where the miscomm is. But something happened here that just was awkward, and now they're 2v4ing. Obviously, 2v4 is not really in your favor.
It's a 3-on-2. The two remaining, Victor and Crashies. Quite big 1v2.
It's a crazy patch. Yeah, but good luck tomorrow, BCJ. Holy shit, dude, you're up late? Well, actually, I don't really have it late. I thought it was way later than I thought it was. Oh well. We have some Xset Die Hard fans in my chat. Let's just say we have people in my chat. You're in the right place, BCJ. We have people in my chat that have you qualifying, not dropping a map. Deadass. Yo, what's up, Mix? Qualifying for Berlin is easy. Just get 13 rounds each map. Literally, it's that easy, bro. Like, literally, like, make it make sense. It's literally that easy. Where's John? Get John out here, dude. John, yeah, right there, officer. Right there, officer. John, bring up your pick'ems. Show BCJ your pick'ems right now. Alright. Doing a little A moment. If that's me, I die, bro. If that's me, I fucking die. Just for the record. Bro, how does Envy keep getting away with this Phoenix Sova duo? Gank Lodi goes for 1v1. Molly's literally that I would die, dude. Oh, Crashies is going for 1. Oh my god, Crashies he's going for more. What? This never works for me. This never works for me, dude. My coaches yell at me when I do shit like this. Like, if I got that, it's just me personally. I'm not saying if this is my play. I would be dipping. Maybe because I'm a super passive player. I don't know if that's true or not. Maybe because he's already in no man's land, he's like, fuck, I better commit. Because maybe if in another world, if Omen is a bit closer, he would trade instantly if he was trying to run back along this wall. And that's why he's like, okay, I'm gonna fuck spot. I'm just gonna fight to death here. But like, holy shit, dude, this guy's just playing 1v1s and wins all of them.
Again, it's the Victor and Crashy show looking for a couple more kills. There's a dink through the wall.
He's good for it though. Look, he's literally getting Omen blinded. 3 people are fighting him. He kills everyone. And like, I'm pretty sure Envy just like kind of left him to die. Look, like Envy is just hoping he gets these kills. Bro, what? If that was me, I would get yelled at. Fuck, he's just better though. Wait, Exit's real? I thought it was a myth. Exit is real. It's true. Oh my god, can we skip this round, guys? I'm skipping this. This is the round where fucking Marv's they didn't defuse. I see him playing Jet after next tourney. Nah. I'm not a Jet tourney player. I'll leave it to Jazz. Jazz is great at Jet. She knows all the little mechanisms. It is time to play PVL though. Oh my god, I can't watch this. Well, these trips though. Wait, did the observers get this? Also, I need to change the music. I'm sorry, guys. I'm having.
Never happen at this level of play.
After all the work Crashies did for them too. I know.
What the hell?
Crashies is probably.
What just happened? because he was already halfway to
All good. Go next. You just can't have that shit haunt you, honestly. Why are you watching this? I'm watching it just to prep for the games tomorrow. I'm just trying to see, you know, refreshing what I know about these teams and what their gameplay style is, how they approach maps, how they approach defense, offense, just so I can just be ready for tomorrow and see if they're doing the same shit, honestly, what they've updated. I'm not against anyone. I'm just a spectator in this one. My pick'ems? Oh, I didn't link them, but I'll link them tomorrow. I'll do it after this game. Alright, pistol. Let me see it on pistol. Okay, this is before the patch where the trips pull you, right? You go buy a ghost? No, he goes a pistol. He bought double shocks and armor. Do you guys scrim mill teams? We only scrim mill teams.
Steel was checking on the cross, but doesn't spot them and does get timing to bit.
Ooh.
Nice shots at least on the first target.
Which tier and team is the most difficult for you guys to scrim against? 100 Thieves. We've scrimmed 100 Thieves a couple times and they pretty much like make no mistakes.
Trades going in multiple directions, but it's currently Envy who is in control. They still have not yet planted the spike. So even though they have site control, they haven't done much with it. It's Nitro in a 1v3. And luckily, if the spikes...
You look at minimap the whole time? I look at it for the macro. If I'm looking for micro details, I look at the game.
Off the table. Envy do end up getting that 6th round. They just took an extra round to find it.
Have you scrimmed Sentinels? I have not scrimmed Sentinels. I think Sentinels only scrims a couple teams, like something like the top 10 or something. I don't think they scrim anything outside of that. You guys think we'll start scrimming Shopify girlies? No, it wouldn't make sense for us to scrim them, because if they're like one of the people we think that like could beat us one day, it wouldn't make sense for us to scrim them and just reveal all of our strats and something, so in like a tournament they could just look at their VODs and be like, oh, they do this and this and this. If anything, we would, I don't see us scrimming any female teams. It doesn't really benefit us too much.
Damage that's being done so far from both ends, and finally Envy capitalizes on top.
Any mid-peak flashers against Walkdown Eco?
Well, to try and get Asuna out of position. It's like they went for the tactical nuke there, as they had a shock dart and hot hands on top of them.
I learned these VODs, like, would you practice the defaults under Thieves or Envy are running? You can't, like, one-to-one practice the defaults most of the time, because you're probably running different comps. If you are running the same comp and you're watching, like, just because they have the same comp and it's a map and you want to copy their defaults, you totally can do that. Because these teams have thought about their defaults, they've scrimmed it several times, they know the weaknesses and they know how to react to certain things, so if you're a new team and you're running the same comp, it's pretty valid to steal shit, honestly. For me personally though, we don't run the same comp whatsoever. I'm more so just looking at like their defaults, and I'm trying to see what they cover and what their reactions are when things happen inside the default. And then I'm also looking at, like, I'm trying to think of what their thought process is for why they're doing certain things in their default. Like, I'm looking at the whys and hows more than anything.
Early recon dart, nice double shot.
I am looking maybe if like, obviously, like, well, actually, we don't even solo on this map anymore. Never mind, I trolled. Alright.
Try to really set up some great trades to work towards what seems to be the A site.
It's a bonus, right? Yes, it's a bonus. Okay. Killjoy has a turret in mid to get info on what they're pushing. They got info Silva here, and then looked like they were trying to get info mid with the sky as well. Who's a fire there? I do not speak Bahasa Indonesia. Yo, what is Bracky? Thank you for the tier 1, dude. Welcome to the stream. I hope you enjoy your stay. I appreciate your sub. Thanks. We can participate in all tourneys, and we do participate in all tourneys, Tangor.
First job.
How do you practice? Do you like stream and do auto reviews? Yeah, pretty much.
Job is to fuck these
Aggroing with a drone.
There's still a lot of players around
Yeah.
even just going for this.
People play way too passive in ranked. You know what I'll see in ranked? I'll see people drone this, and no one pushes off of it.
I'm calling you Mr.
Bruh, I swear, if you have a good read on like that they're exiting and they're not just holding for you, which in ranked, people never, I swear, people never just sit and be like, okay, hold for 20 seconds. If you in ranked ask your Sova, your Sky to dog or drone, and not instant, like, you don't have to wait, like, look how many seconds, right? Okay, so let's see how long it took from contact. Here's contact. Ready? It's 118 at contact. There's a smoke. You hear them reloading and falling off. They're still shooting. Remember, it happened at 118. Respect. You hear them running away.
utility to try to keep them at
They
bay.
waited like 10 seconds from last contact, like actual contact, over 10 seconds, and now they're droning to clear.
Only smoke heavy.
Using an
Because look, like you're gonna catch them like one step back from the contact spot, right? Contact was here. They wait 10 seconds. Look where they are now, right? They're like they're one block of the map control back. Here's the drone. Ethan is gonna go for one. I'm surprised they aren't really aware of this. Or Crashies didn't. He did it from a pretty bad spot.
Even just going for this peak is a little bit risky, but
And
they
he
catch
holds for
Crashies,
two.
get
This is why Sky is so
They
good,
find a
dude.
second
Oh
one,
man,
nice
these
flash
cell
coming out as
flashes.
well to scare them away.
We do scrim more than we VOD review. We have 4 scrims normally,
there.
but we do VOD review every day. Typically before scrims, but we'll VOD review some rounds, some select rounds from scrims that day after scrims.
What the?
Ethan's still battling on Suarez at the same time. It's going to be the bait switch. You focus on Ethan, you got a couple in the back of the site. It's not going to be doable here.
I like 100 Thieves comp better on this map. We used to run this exact comp, actually, before we did our current comp.
Try to play the same type of rotation style that I was telling you guys about before.
Yo, peace out, Boo. Thanks for chilling with us, dog. Have a great night. Get some good sleep.
Can you one-way this for me?
Seeker back,
I'm excited for this watch party. Get your boba tokens ready, everybody. Get your boba ready.
On the box and
really
hold.
try to
Your boba emote, man.
equation early through a round. Sorry about that.
It's funny, early on, I felt
As
like
op
the Seekers
defense as soon as top
really
B.
that good, but it's grown on me over time.
Stun.
as the meta
So
of the-
one thing, this is something super micro that I noticed personally. Actually, let me look at this angle that Asuna's holding real quick. Let me see if it. Nah, ignore what I said. Ignore what I was about to say.
the game has really shifted.
Yeah, dodge this flash, right?
Position with an op. Will they be
Perfect.
ready for this one? The flash doesn't go wide enough around the corner,
Oh,
and
missed
Asuna actually
opportunity.
misses. A rare miss coming out
Posting
from
on the
the
headshot cross. That's why you see them scaling here. And they're playing really tight together, because if Asuna reposts to this side, they might be able to trade it. Asuna is actually, by posting on this angle, he can eliminate this for his team, and Steel's gonna be very careful at how he approaches this angle, because Asuna is like, they can't be headshot. If they did want to go B, this is their options. Like, hold on, let's see what info Envy has at the beginning of the round. It looks like they were already going to mid default, but let's just see, right? They flashed. Misses the op. They know the opper's up. They might have it read that they only play this when they only play solo B when Asuna's opping.
I'm gonna pop. Pop the commit.
They don't really have a ton of info right now. They're just going straight into a B hit, I think, because they have our bonus guns. These bonus guns? No, they're not. I'm trolling.
Yeah.
Anyway, as I was saying, Asuna has this angle locked down, so any rotators, 100 Thieves know that they're not A, because the Sova dart did not get broken. There's nothing towards C, because I think a dog went out. It's like, let's just review what 100 Thieves info has. Like I said, the dart went out at A. They smoked deep at C. This is a really good smoke, actually. He smoked deep. He can hold deep. He knows we're not A popping or C popping, because there's also no drone. Probably gonna dog this maybe for info. Is that why he's going to this corner? They know it's not A. They know it's not C. Right now, 100 Thieves knows they can only go through garage if they want to transition into a site in the next 5 seconds, or they can only be pathing here because Asuna is posted here and they're not headshot. If they want to come up, they can only be walking up B on this side. Those are the only options in the next 5 seconds that 100 Thieves is aware of, and that's why you'll see Steel take this angle very carefully, most likely. If he gets picked, that's kind of sloppy.
The problem is they feel a little bit scared to peek this
Oh
one.
my god.
Coming in as well. Steel's calling it out now that a barrel has been spotted. He'll be able to
Wow, nice.
and take
Wow, that was
care of
really
Menace.
well
There's
played.
the shot coming in from
Whoa,
Asuna.
through the smoke?
Another one through the cyber cage as Mummy goes back to
Wow,
try to
this is a good
grab
pick from
Spike.
Marv's, actually.
And again, you've got yourselves at limited numbers. It's down to Marv.
This is also why you don't want to 5-man shit. In ranked, there would be 5 people here. There would be 5 people. You say go B, everyone's there. Everyone wants to fucking go B, you dude. Seriously. But this is important. This is why you shouldn't have all 5 motherfuckers go at a certain place. Because what these people are doing... Sorry, I'm circling the ground. What these people are doing, they're getting the attention of either 2 or more people, and that opens up a gap for the people on the extremities. This, I would consider this an extremity. Normally I would be like, this is the middle and this is an extremity, but for the case of the fact that the majority is here, this is an extremity to me. And that gives Marv an opening to go for a pick for one of the people. That's why it's important you don't just 5-man shit.
That drops the spike. Another one through the cyber cage.
He's able to go for a 1v1, and honestly, as on attack, 1v1s will like mostly favor you. There's heat maps you can look up where you can see what angles exactly favor the attack. Actually, on redditback.gg, if you just look it up, there's a post on Reddit about it. But just look up the heat maps of what angles in fact favor the attackers, and that can help you kind of understand what 1v1s you want to take as a lurk. Yeah, thank you, Hayak. I appreciate it, man. I don't play tomorrow, but I'm gonna be doing a watch party. Ese sujetola a Macdon Nicolas. Am I saying that right? Ese sujetola Macdon Nicolas. The streaming I was started was fucking sick. We're just doing some VOD reviews on Impulse. Which one at Haven's hardest for retake? Honestly, it depends on what comp you have, and it depends what team you ask. Some teams hate retaking C, and some teams hate retaking A. I love retaking A. I hate retaking C. I just hate retaking C so much with a passion because of the awkward, it just looks like this, dude. I'm just not a fan of this. Like, how fast they can fast flank CT, how fast they can fast flank here. As opposed to A, I don't know, I feel like the A retake is a lot more straightforward. There's always this fucking danger of this person having to get garage control, doing garage control after C-split. You have to like flank and then pinch from here, and then this person can die from here, and this person can die from here. And you have to have A presence, and I just don't like retaking C. I'd much rather retake A.
I'm pretty good. If I ever open up an office, bro, I'm hiring you first.
You being defense at the beginning is a great way to lose the round. Exactly. Eco peeking generally favors the attack, just in general, honestly. Unless you have like an op. I think he's kind of busted falling out from a CT choke. See, and that's why some people see, like, I view the 2 chokes at C as like, just because of how this choke works, where it has such a quick flank onto this choke. I view this as like, we have a lot of protocols for like who goes heaven and who goes where, and like we personally like dropping out of heaven for a retake. So, and also for the A retake, it's really important that you have like a call for like bait retake. And so what we do is like, if the other team got onto site for free and like no util was pretty much used, they had a read, we were playing retake, oh well, they're gonna have a lot of util. They're gonna have Astra Smokes, Mollies, they're gonna, like you said, there's only like 1 choke to A. Obviously just haven't. A lot of teams will just flat out CT. What you need to do, you need to have like with your team, you need to have like a set protocol for what util you want to throw out to bait their utility out. Their utility trades are really important. So we'll Sova Dart, we'll make hella running noises. If there's a star here, we'll bait a star, we'll bait a molly, we'll bait a smoke, we'll bait another molly, we'll bait a lot of util, and we know we're not going in. We're just like, guys, let's dart and just make running noises. And it's just right, he's screaming. We'll make running noises, and then all of their utils out. Now it's a lot easier for us to retake, and obviously we're jumping out of heaven as well. And we call that the bait retake. You just want to like bait out util when you're going in. Before you go in, if you know the other team has a lot of utility. If that made sense. Yeah, in ranks, retaking A is kind of rough. Retaking A in a coordinated sense, though, at least for me, I find it way easier.
It's a very hard pillar to tumble down, actually trying to get into B. So 100 Thieves, if we get at their strength here once the gun rounds started coming, forcing Envy back on an eco, and they're looking to work back towards this A side.
I need to refill my water. Did I give up A lobby against eco? Hold on, I need to refill this. So for me, the name of the game, when you're playing an anti-eco, when you're in 100 Thieves in the sense, you want to get as much info as you can, because you want to know if it's going to be like a rush somewhere. You just want to know numbers on where these random guns are going, because most teams will just run it down. Dark Zero's A retake was the best. Bro, we had the same fucking comp as Dark Zero. That's why I'm so mad it wasn't streamed, because we had such similar fucking retakes, dude. We ran the same comp, except we had Sage. Our retakes look so similar, and I wanted to impress, like, I wanted to show everyone, like, how fucking sick our retakes were, and then the game wasn't fucking streamed. Here she go. Yeah, here she fucking go. I'm still mad about that. There comes out, gets broken. Oh wait, they darted C. Hopper, they're already starting to rotate. Ethan's gonna cheat over. Once he plays, is gonna pick it up. Is it gonna be Asuna or Cypher? That's what I'm worried about. Obviously, they're just holding this. I'm probably gonna smoke this. Or he's gonna blind.
Nice flash coming out to at least slow them down. It's just pistols waiting around the corner. Good shock dart. Nitro's gonna port across.
I didn't expect this TP.
He's got crossfire support.
I really like the Viper on Haven. Just saying, dude, Viper on Haven is sick. Trust.
This ain't working. So they're gonna bail out and head back across the map. They've still
Oh yeah, if they get the stage well done CT, people are too brainless to go heaven. Honestly.
No.
Still have a lot for them on the
First player
Wow.
died,
Okay, Envy just
loses
make hella
10 rounds,
noise.
top 63.
They rotate before the Sova has time to refresh his dart. Hit sight, seals alone. Oh, knives. Huge. Yeah. That's really unfortunate versus Eco not getting one. I think good trade. Oh my god, that was so scary though.
Do I pull out my gun and kill this Seeker? He just tries to moonwalk away.
You say Viper's good on every map? Oh wait, hold on, let me see this retake. Peaks logs. No trade. Oh no, the gun! The gun that Steel gave to them ends up winning them the round, and then Killjoy gets the plant and ult. Wow, what a thrifty man. Damn. Got one kill.
As the flash comes out from both sides,
Oh wait, they haven't won yet. Marv is so good.
I
Dude, Viper's good on every map, so good on Split, good on Haven, good on Bind, good on Breeze, good on Icebox. What map am I missing right now? I'm missing a map, right? Haven, Split, Icebox, Breeze, Bind, Ascent. Ascent's the only map where Viper hasn't been explored too much. Yeah, I would say Viper's pretty much good on every map. Her pick rate, her usage in the pro sense has changed so drastically with her changes. Even with her nerfs. They haven't fixed sweep peeking yet, by the way. They have ulti, they're probably just gonna ult A. Pick dart. Damn, where's that dart go where no one's able to break it? And the Omen ult into heaven while there's Sova ulted, that's a really big timing to hit. You really want to land that timing. Oh, damn. Oh, damn. Seal put that in pre-round, or is that after? Oh, it's in the pre-round. Okay. This is a rough setup, because, like... Wait, Jett is... Oh my god, did you guys see actually what happened at C? This is actually sick as fuck here. What's up, Emma? Yeah, no, it's just a small bug. Yeah, she's definitely so gonna pick. It barely affects anything for her. So they're doing a 3C, and Asuna has knives, and he's pushing through. This is actually a pretty good reaction. This is a pretty good call in defense with knives when you're playing against Envy that has both of these exec ultis, to be honest. They're either gonna go C or they're gonna go A, honestly. Like, a lot of teams will just guarantee the win. And if they're going A, if you have your Jett go here, the Jett will literally be there in time to kill Sova while they're ulting. I think that's actually really cool. I like it. This is a good setup. Yeah, I can see people running this on a fucking gun round.
Oh, I hate this game.
Speed is the name of the game. As they try to gain access to the A site, like we said. Tommy has to be careful, caught in the tripwire.
Still accident Victor. Oh my god. We're gonna play for CT because they know they're flanking, right?
The site's been secured, but safety is not guaranteed. Gotta be careful about the flank play that's coming.
Oh, there's gonna. Yep, this is a good reaction from Envy.
Oh, they just get away.
Envy, they're listening to comms right now.
Get a chance to get a knife out. That could actually be worse.
That they were heavy on the flank with Asuna +1. They know the sky's there too. They just know where Omen is, I think. Wait, Ignan has a really heads-up timing. Wow. What an insane timing he did just now. Oh, did he? Marv looked at door. Did you see him?
Was the name of the game for
the reason why there's two only teams, not just one mixed team. There's several mixed teams, Sonics and AG. But honestly, dude, Tanger is late, bro. I'm not really trying to get into discussion about that. I get this question a lot, and it's just kind of draining. Not to say, I'm sure you have good intentions, bro, but it's just there's a lot to answer and unpack in that question, and I just can't do that right now. It is 12 o'clock. But if you look it up on Reddit, there's a lot of discourse about it if you want to check that out. Especially the Dignitas. If you go to the Dignitas username, literally I think it's Dignitas or Dignitas GG, the username on Reddit. They have a lot of really good discourse on the topic, but I appreciate you asking.
And already there, Ethan's position waiting and ready to just get those kills right after. So
it's good to ask questions for sure. I like Astra on this map personally. Okay, sorry, I need to look at their setup. So it looks like, guys, let's keep note of this for tomorrow. Whenever, as soon as opping B, he's usually solo and they're playing 2-1-2. So it's just interesting to keep in mind for tomorrow.
It's gonna be towards defender spawn, and already there.
Yeah, Bob is a trans woman.
Just get those kills right after. So just beautiful display on adapting on such a fast hit against Envy.
Don't get me wrong, I only say trans women as context because they transitioned while they were on the team. That's the only reason why. So wait, don't drag me, queens. I know that sounded kind of weird. I only say that because it might be confusing because they transitioned literally while the team was announced and stuff. So I don't want people to come in and be like transphobic and be like, what the fuck are you talking about? You know what I mean? Because people have done that on Reddit that I've seen. But just for context.
Dash after Asuna picks this pick off FNS and makes it a 5 versus 3.
Okay, shit on them.
Trying to slow down the push, recovers the recoil.
This is a really cool one way.
Steel starts to spam through. A little bit of a one-way there. I can see feet at the bottom. But there was a smoke down that prevented full vision, and it's all opportunities to do some additional damage. It does have spike, but it's a one.
Alright, this is eco. I'm just gonna skip this.
Asuna,
yeah.
Part of that was like economic control got a little funky for Envy, but it also was like A take when he's on C, C take when he's on A.
Before a Sim's just annoying, and it's really open to understand.
Attack here.
And it's
Alright, let's see what we got. Asuna is opting towards A, Sova's darting, but they're playing from A link. This is pretty common as well for Sovas. A lot of Sovas will have lineups from here that they can just throw and they'll be able to cheat the map, but their util still goes. They're still fulfilling their same job at A as if they were playing there. There's been a non-committal spot so they can play B or C. The Asuna's going for the op pick, that's what they're doing, and they also have Sova ults.
Oh, nice try.
Gotta care the B hit while you're ulting though. They're droning into B. There's the tag. B's weak whenever they're doing this play, maybe Envy knows that. Ult goes through A here.
Oh, man, he's probably my least favorite.
They really need to care flank here. There's the op. Okay. Right now, just in this moment, Victor saw Sova and Jet at it. They might not expect Cypher. There, yeah, I was about to say they're not gonna expect Cypher. These saw 2A. They could have expected him actually from earlier. Dude, Ethan's insane. What the fuck? Do the Trizen setup tomorrow? My ass can never fully execute it. Yeah, I got you.
Tiger comes out around Stunned and dazed, he tries to retreat, but 12 rounds is on for 100 Thieves.
I need to update the bracket command, sorry.
I'm gonna just flash from garage window.
If you guys want to see my pick'em, I'll just do that now.
Gone.
I played Astra for the first time in comp today. I absolutely loved her. I love coordinating with the team. It's so much fun. Damn. You got a really good team then if you were able to actually coordinate. I'm happy to hear that though. That's good to hear. That means you had a pretty good positive with the team as well if you're able to coordinate with her. It's so loud.
You're being promoted to CEO, motherfucker.
One of the basic ones of putting that.
No, Sentinels makes it combat Tony. I just think they go into lower bracket and they do their insane lower bracket run again.
There's potential that maybe FNS did put it and it was smoked out by Nitro to allow Steel to push up. I'll have to
and they told them I need all the comms they could give, and they did. That was a perfect round from 100 Thieves. They knew B is weak, and they knew they made the play, so mid push was going to happen, so Steel pushed it precisely.
Envy did a great job to create space and take full control inside the B side at least.
There's a 2-1-2 setup again with the B op. Suna's not been getting a lot of picks from this spot. They've been clearing him out pretty well. Imame is not picking that up because Opera's usually posted. When the op is pushed off top B, they're either reposting, posting on headshot, or they're posting on here. It's just like a... It is not safe for Reno. Songer's watch party collab? If he's down for it, I'm here for it. Y'all will vouch for me or what? Oh wait, sorry, I fucking blanked. What does this A exec look like? Alright, so they went mid. Again, like here's Marv, he's just chilling, doing his thing. Knows the Opera's B. Just chilling away for his team to regroup with him. Takes this 1v. No, he doesn't take the 1v. I was gonna say I might be a little bit early. Wait for your team here. They regroup. We should see Ethan getting some more info on mid here in a second. Because he needs to alleviate the pressure from C right now. Like right now, 100 Thieves is kind of playing blind. They have Asuna holding this headshot angle. Envy could be assuming that he's just dry peeking mid for info right now, but objectively speaking, at this exact moment, 100 Thieves does not know what's happening. They could have cancelled, they could be hitting in 5 seconds, they could be going A, they could be going C, they could be C-splitting, they could be hitting B going A. There's a lot of things that could happen. They have a pretty good assurance that B, they'll know with Asuna here. But you'll see Ethan probably make an info play here. Maybe there's like a dart or a drone that comes out. So I'm going to pay attention for that. Obviously, all they're doing here is they're playing spacing. They know the op is not A, so they're able to just kind of just contact it and play spacing and get trades if there are rifles single holding here. There's the dog for info. Cleared, could be Bunny. They're carrying Bunny right now. There's the info cam as well. He just saw hella people. Rotates A. He goes like, I'm gonna play site. Come to site with me. He has Steel here with him. They have Asuna rotating in. Mama gets the first pick. Are they gonna commit to the retake? Are they? No, okay, they're not. They're not gonna commit to the fast retake. They're gonna leave Hiko to die. That's fine. They have a 4v5 retake. Steel gets actually a pick through the fucking smoke. Ethan's just peeking and getting kills too. Like in the chaos. Mama goes for the equalizer. Looks like they're gonna drop from heaven soon. Going for picks. They swapped guns because Asuna has a dash, and the reason why you want to swap guns there is because Asuna could, but Asuna doesn't have a dash. Did he just use it? Or he's probably just more comfortable rifling here. Trying to get the kills here. Oh, these are really important kills. Asuna gets the trade. Ethan's working CT. That wasn't the best flash, to be honest. Yeah, it was actually a really, really close retake. That could have gone either way. Wow. My casting is so monotone. It wasn't even. It's like the most analytical casting I can think of doing.
Still gets bested in the end. Envy do survive for the time being and find round number 9. I just love it. That was.
I can't. By gambling, do you mean betting? I can't really talk about betting as a player, to be honest. Sorry, I can't talk about anything related to it. Is anyone allowed to do watch parties now? Anyone is allowed to do watch parties when it comes to the challengers. When it comes to Berlin, I think you need to get approved. Oh, whoops. I'm just planting seeds, love. I've been vouching you two need to nerd the fuck out together. I feel like me and Sean would get along really well, and we would be nerding the fuck out. We would complement our nerds pretty well. Oh, I'm trolling. Dude, this is how tired I am. I just read the first sentence. I've been doing some VOD review. I usually gamble. I'm usually right, but there are times where yeah, that gets punished a lot more at high ranks and in comp play gambling, because people usually have lurks that listen for those rotates, and people can tell when people are over rotating and gambling when they hit a site and there's already like 4 people there and they just hit the site. That means if there's like a lot of people already on the site, they can assume they just over rotated. So it's really easy to tell when you hit a site how many people are there to respond, and they can abuse that. I think it's okay to gamble if you're a sentinel, but other than that, you shouldn't. Gambling is a bad habit. Don't do it. I gamble a lot in ranked as well, but it's a really bad habit. You don't want to make that consistent.
Try to add a little bit more pressure against this Steel defense on the A site.
Let me replay this round though. Sorry, I don't know what's going on.
12, 10. So they at 1 or point.
We have FNS ult. They're probably just gonna go A and try to ult short because they don't have any Silva ult counter. They might have shock darts. Let's just see where he plants the ulti and if he goes shock darts for it. Cam for the ult spot. They're just quickly. They jet smoked. Another turret up in mid. Doctors to break trips. Done that pretty often now. Pretty much every round. There's the drone. There's the smoke to deny the drone. There's the break. They want to break that. They want to smoke that right there, obviously, because you want to prevent. Like I said earlier, like remember how I was talking about? Okay, 10 seconds after contact, you want to drone and then have someone go up with the drone here. Here's like the drone, right? That smoke, obviously, like they're predicting someone to potentially be following that drone, and so they smoke it. So it's gonna be really hard to capitalize. Like I'm not pushing that smoke if I'm trying to get a pick through the drone, unless I'm crazy. Okay, this is pretty well played. Where's the killjoy ult?
Actually,
I mean,
goes a
go.
little
Oh, it's a really forward KJLT actually.
target, and
Huh.
there's the ult. The ult is
Shock dart. Yeah, he does not have set shock darts for that. Oh no, it's not. It's just kind of here.
Now they can't cancel it.
Play pool retake.
But look at Marv on the back.
Okay, they're playing for the double flank here. Marv is daddy holding this. He's been holding this since earlier. He could have gone too. Feels detained actually. He knows he's detained. Is he gonna go for it? He's walking up on him. FNS's fight here is pretty big. If he gets 2v1'd, as soon as jiggling him, FNS is stuck. Steel's walking up long. No one's watching it! No way. What a miscomm. What? Oh, but he actually doesn't know that he's there, does he? Is he running? Dude, I don't think FNS... Do they know that he's here? Oh, they have no fucking clue that Steel is here. Let me see if Steel runs. Dude, FNS thinks that he's like here or something. Dude, damn. That's unlucky. You'd have to be really aware to know that Steel could have been there. Because look, Steel ends up abusing that. And Asuna is really good to help his teammate out there. This map on Haven, flanking is so big.
And now it's come down to Crash. He's got a recon dart, but he has to wait. Can't really do much. Hiko will get the defuse. It will be 13-9 in favor of 100 Thieves as they take the first map in this series.
I want to see if their setup, their pre-run setup was built to anti the Killjoy LT. We have strats where we'll just walk down if we think Killjoy's gonna ult and we just play for the retake. They're playing that T1-2. They love having Asuna just on B. Op or no op, he's just playing B. He's holding the window right now. And then they have the dynamic duo at C and Skynoman. I think it's gonna be interesting, like... I want to see how 100 Thieves changes this. Because right now their defense... It's been kind of the same every round. Except for, well, obviously, I mean, we don't have as many defense runs because they won a lot of runs on attack, but... We're like having Asuna B, they flex Asuna to A, they do the... Hiko plays A-Link when he has ulti to do the ult play. They like having Sky towards Garage because Sky gets a lot of info towards Garage. They haven't really done any flash plays that I've seen. I'm sure they probably do have it in their playbook, they just haven't had a chance to run it. But it does look like, look, right here. The Killjoy ult, I think this is a reaction obviously to A-hit. No one's pressured them at C at all. I don't think they think it's a fake. They're just biting on the fact this could probably isn't a fake at C. So they all push through mid. They dogged the Omen out. This is essentially a 3v1 fight in mid as well. They smoked window to isolate the angles. Ends up kind of working against them. What's up, Beambler? I'm just watching this to analyze for and prep for tomorrow. I just want to see how much of a difference there is in their gameplay tomorrow. I don't think there's been a single round in this whole game where we haven't seen someone flanking. Just write that down, guys, because in ranked, I barely see anyone fucking flank. Flanking is so big. Yeah, Steel had a really good read. I want to see Steel's situation here. Sometimes you really have to rewatch a certain round so many times. There's just so much happening. Drone goes in. He sees... How many people does he see? It's like 3 people. Okay, Steel pops the cage. Takes the 1v1. This is a calculated defense 1v1 because I think the drone saw at least 3 people here. And if he thinks there's one here, he's taking this 1v1. This gives them a lot of info, especially, and obviously they have Killjoy ulti as well, so he's prepping for the fact they're gonna be heavy for short to protect the Killjoy ulti. This is a really good push from Seal. So this is why I like playing Cypher. You have a lot of freedom to do shit like this with Cypher than you do as Killjoy, to be honest. Thinking he's run up on a rank for no reason. I want to practice my timings. Bruh, it's crazy because literally every fucking round in this game there's a flank. Maybe not the ecos. But still, yeah, I'm doing watch party tomorrow, Sodium. I think a big thing too is knowing when to speed up your flank. People will sometimes flank too slow. Maybe that gives people a bad track record of flanking in ranks. But anyway, pretty good round. So sick. What do I fill my water real quick, guys? I'll be right back. One momento. Oh wait, I gotta. On. Boom, boom. Alright, be right back. Alright, I'm back. I'm not gonna turn my cam back on for a couple minutes, y'all. I'm just eating some cheesecake, real quick skis. So that won't be on for a bit. I'm present. Welcome everybody, I'm back. I don't think Cena made it to Berlin. They did not. I don't know if they made it to LCQ. I think they did though.
Hiko changing over the meta now.
Yo, Foom10, bro, thank you for the prime. Sorry, I literally went AFK the moment you gave me a prime. Welcome. Hope you enjoy your stay. Hope you enjoy the stream. Thank you for the sub.
Expect something very explosive from Mummy and from Victor as well. Something very similar as to how Sentinels kind of play, I would like to say. But we'll have to figure things out because this is going to be still, I think, uncharted, unfamiliar territory because with that small change, maybe change a lot in terms of pacing that Envy would have against 100 Thieves here.
That KO, I feel like
it's gonna
didn't get much of a chance to talk about it, but
oh, did they sodium?
Really
oh fuck.
Meta, I think.
Anka W.
Knife, dude, it's just so good. The early intel you gain off of the knife, ult, having only played as KO once or twice myself, seen others play it, I feel like it's really gonna shake things up quite a bit because of the versatility you get with KO. It's like an initiator duelist, but we can talk about that at a later date. We should be jumping into the action here in just a moment. Again, any team playing against for Envy,
I remember seeing this game live. I remember thinking they're giving Hiko so many free rounds. I think this is gonna be very pretty. No Sage is so weird. The thing is, people play no Sage on this map in ranked as if they have Sage. 100 Thieves is a very intentional game plan on attack. They want to fight site, get in their face, and they want to kill the people on site. They almost never go B. When they do go B, they fight deep into snow, they fight deep inside. They don't play as if they have Sage. That's the big mistake that people fucking make on this map on ranked when they don't have Sage by accident or whatever. They just fucking act like they do. That shit does not work. You have to play way more aggro.
Enemies.
Yeah, Ryan hasn't really revealed that either.
But look how passive the B side is, and look how
What? Okay,
fast
what the
we are
fuck?
towards the-
Alright, what? Was there a wall? Did Mama just updraft into here, dude?
Damage for enemies trying to cross over the A site. But look how passive the
Damn, this is such a fucking insane
and look how
counter.
fast we are towards the mid side.
Write that down, hold on. What? I have to watch it 3 times. That was an insane counter to the mid B.
But look how passive the B
Wow.
is. And
I'm
look how
sorry,
fast we are-
he had a perfect timing on that. As he isolates the 1v1, he updrafts just as 3 people are going lower. He knows there's only 1 agent that could be up there. This is actually really well thought out play, and it worked really well for him.
Finesse tries to help out as well. Frenzy
Wow.
behind. There's that poisonous orb. We were talking about that. Whether or not that
That's
would
how I
be
play him.
enough
Dude,
to
I
try to keep them at bay as they
seriously,
make
my
their
mate
way
is such
on
a,
to
he's
the
a nice
site.
guy too. I watch his stream a lot. He's a really smart guy, really smart guy. Like, I know I just said the same thing twice. I didn't mean to. I'm really fucking tired. He's hardworking. He will not have trouble fighting the other team. He's a great player.
A solid pistol round for Envy to kick things off here on map number 2. Now that said, they did win the pistols on the last map as well. Both of them.
Yeah, Ye's gonna
That
fucking
was
dominate.
Still pretty nice though for the fact that I think Mummy dashed and updrafted right onto the tube because of course you don't have a sage wall to jump over at that point. So that really surprised.
Yeah, Marvin was an NP a while ago, Kindy.
Trying to move through. The first kill
In place of Caboose.
second kill and information on top of that that the hit is coming quick towards his B side, and that shows the amount of bodies that you had already on mid side for Envy.
I am
They were
Avenjo.
already prepared for this type of mid control play style for 100 Thieves, at least with the pistol round. I want to know how this is going to develop later on into the rounds. And this round, it's going to be a test to see where this Viper is currently playing because I didn't have a chance to see it the last round here for 100 Thieves.
100 Thieves doing exactly what they did.
Really never tell. It's pretty easy not to tell when you're playing pretty well individually, though. I won't lie.
Kind of control the money a little
Your team
bit.
could lose it, but if you're playing well individually, a lot of people in ranked don't give a fuck as long as they're doing well.
Nitro is waiting on the other side.
Yeah, peace out, macaroni.
Okay, both.
Oh, by the way, guys, sorry, I don't mean to pause and break the immersion. I'm gonna be uploading these watch party VODs and also this VOD, like any VOD where I'm on Twitch where I'm VOD reviewing, I'm just gonna upload to a second channel on YouTube. I'm gonna announce that on Discord, so if any of you here really enjoy this content or you are, maybe you missed it and you want to go watch it later, because Twitch deletes my VODs after a certain amount of time. They do it on every channel to save space on their servers, so if you guys ever want to rewatch this, check out my Discord. I'm gonna announce it in the announce channel. I'm literally gonna wake up and just make up the fucking channel tomorrow. But additionally, if you guys want to save any specific explanation, just type !clip in chat, and it'll show up in my Discord. And when I do upload the VOD to YouTube, I'm gonna go through my clips channel and I'm gonna make sure I have timestamps for every part that has a clip. So if you have a clip, I'm gonna check it. I'm gonna be like, okay, what am I talking about here? Am I talking about 8 hits? Okay, I'm gonna talk about. I'm gonna make sure it's timestamps in the VOD, so it says why you should play for lobby control. So just a heads up on those 2 things. I'll post my Discord here. I know I'm only gonna get like fucking like 20 views on my second channel, but it's honestly, it's fine. I don't care as long as some people are learning something. I wish I could edit it and make it smaller, you know what I mean? Like more concise content, but I just don't have the time or resources at the moment to do that, so it'll just have to do right now. It'll be unedited, but I'll try to get timestamps for you guys. Oh, this is pretty good. They're focusing heavy on kitchen, so they get these engagements, right? They have very short range engagements with their Spectres.
Bodies, but they've still got control of the round, or at least they did. Victor, though, this is huge. Victor's going to be able to get one on the flank. As the dismiss available as well, gets around the corner, and then the SMG is back out, and Asuna just can't track across that distance. Great move from Victor with the dismiss.
All 20 views by me.
2 rounds
Hey,
out.
last.
I mean, I'm kind of back to being
The second round was the last time.
probably back then when they have like low
This is
fire.
a great start for MV2. You're already 1 ult point away for Marv to be able to get the Viper's pit, and that's actually going to cause a lot of disruption onto 100 Thieves.
Dude, is broken cheat code.
It's out, right? If you actually want to cancel out one part, I think especially how they're currently playing this Viper lot on the A side here with Marv. If you're if you're ulting on the top of 410 and on top of Pipe to look down towards the A site, then you could have a lot more bodies towards this mid B side take later on. They're switching things over for NV, a full gun round coming in here for this defender side. I guess a bonus round.
Eco Rush.
Against an eco of 100 Thieves.
You just want to call for Berlin.
Just explode for
100 Thieves, Envy, and Sen. Centennials.
Mummy swings wide around the corner. There's the early pickup. Shock
Oh wow.
Opposite
Steal the
side,
double
Steel
fucking
is
trade,
actually
bruh.
above. The shock dart is almost on the money. Steel's barely left standing. Again,
High spike.
no Sky, no Sage, no heals. Asuna catching one inside the Nano Swarm. It makes it a little bit easier, but it's fallen down onto FNS, who scooped up the Phantom. And
Good one, 5,
I
yeah.
actually like this. FNS uses the util, and now is
Who wins this chop?
He might catch them on the run back.
Oh my god, FNX can hear him.
Not gonna be ready for this.
Big
They're
read.
both so low on
Oh, he
HP.
wins these.
Oh, this could be free.
Oh,
Or not. Or not.
bitch, what?
Oh, back. They're not gonna be ready for this, and they're both so low on HP.
How?
Oh, this could be free.
Are you? How much HP? FNS has full armor,
I'm so
and he gets double dinked.
Ooh!
No!
Or
I
not.
hit for 60!
Tap, tap.
Bruh.
Coming in from Hiko. My goodness, the fast shots on the ghost.
Lol.
Oh my God,
Dude, that's
bro.
actually kind of
Yeah,
tilting.
sorry,
I
I
think
missed
that was a nanoswarm being thrown by Steel just to make sure that Hiko could pick up that spike. But again, the way that Mummy plays this right now,
Someone told Roy to be more quiet.
Yeah.
Someone told him to stop yelling. It is 1 a.m.
That space so you could try to trade after, and it was perfect to cover on the right side. But they did not control Steel on the top of Belt. That whole round was all about Steel. That's 2 kills with the Sheriff, a kill with a nanoswarm, picking up weapons here
Right.
for your
Looks like they're just gonna go straight into an A hit. This Killjoy turret reveals that.
2v1 to win that round.
It's gonna be hard to go back from this. Again, 100 Thieves also really likes their execs because B is not very good for them with this comp. It's a bit harder. They have very good utility usage for it. There's the Molly, there's the one way. They like to use Omen Smokes as well to leverage. They have a Viper Wall. Oh no. It's your lineup? It's the EU. Actually, I didn't even take one from you. I actually just made one. I just saw where they did it from and then I just took it.
Waiting to hit the shots. Crashies at least gets 2 kills on the round. It could have been better, but at the same point in time, he ends up making it at least somewhat salvageable.
Xbox is not a map to go against 100 Thieves. Yeah, Asuna on the ropes is actually fucking correct as fuck for no reason. I wish I could see the ults. Alright, we have Killjoy LT, and Crashies went off Sova, and we have Viper Roll. Viper Roll is... I wonder if he's gonna use it reactively? Or if he's gonna use it right off rip. Looks like he's gonna do it reactively at B. So if he... Here's the drone. He goes all. I forgot. I missed that completely. He goes all. He definitely doesn't get attacked by that. He's probably gonna ult reactively in a second. Okay. No fucks given, matter of fact. Oh yeah, this line thing is in my way. It's being annoying.
Right where it's gonna be 100 Thieves trying to get.
I just posted on the yellow peak. He knows that this angle. Surely. Wait, they're doing this wall. Okay, I want to see how do they take the B site with this wall without Sage. There's the dart, aggro snow. Oh, interesting, Molly for deny the plant. They're just gonna plant. Oh, never mind. Oh no, Mame's. Oh, he's been looking rough this series. I won't lie. Damn, Mame should have. I should have died there. There's the attacker Killjoy. They're gonna try and disrupt and maybe Omen Smoke here. And they're gonna fight these lanes probably.
Take down the lockdown and do some additional damage. Does do so.
Okay, Psychic gets cancelled out. There's another Molly to cancel the B hit. This is why Icebox is considered such a boring map, honestly. I hate watching this map sometimes. Yeah, there's the smoke, there's the wall. Okay, what's the strat here? There's no way they can't plant here, dude. They're gonna get sprayed. Why is no one spraying him, bro? Dude. 100 Thieves doesn't have Sage, dude. Why is no one spraying this? Why are they not playing from mid so they can get angles to break this? The smoke, dude. Usually what happens is when you want to play for the Sage wall, you obviously can't do it in the open because bruh, you're just gonna flank from mid. So what normally happens is you want to secure this part of mid control, like have one person deady watch it so people can spray the Sage wall, because you can only safely spray the Sage wall from like here. That's like the only safe spot, and like Marb is under a lot of pressure right now with this lane, He's kind of on an island, so it would mostly be people coming from here, and no one's like, it's usually the mid rotators, and no one's actually like holding for this guy. You plan it really often. Well, yeah, but you can still head. This is still like a very well bangable position. Like people know how to punish Sage or lack of Sage. That's why like running Sage seems like a must. Is because people are very good at punishing this. You can still wall bang this from this angle, this angle. That box. Oh yeah, and by the way, guys, like you can spam this from all angles now with the new patch. I don't know what the fuck they're smoking at Riot, where they made every fucking Radiant Knight box wall bang. Every box, guys. The Haven, the big box in the middle of C, you can wall bang that now. You can wall bang all of default today on Haven now. Why? Why would they? You can literally wall bang every fucking Radiant Knight box. That's genuinely who paid them to make that decision? No, actually tell me it's a good decision. Give me 5 good reasons why they should make that change. Dude, Sova mains are actually no, like you guys don't understand. I'm talking every fucking box, bro. Bro is telling me about his scrims today. Everyone's so fucking like, bro, why did they fucking do this? Guys, this box is completely wall bangable with a ghost. This is wall bangable with a ghost. This box, completely wall bangable with a ghost. You don't even need an Odin. It's wall bangable with a fucking ghost. What? What crack? What crack? Let me know. Let me know what crack they were smoking when they made that decision. Bro, they just took, they looked at a Sempi main and they said, let's copy paste this on every fucking map. Everything on Ascent is destroyed. I don't want to play the game, dude. I just really wall bangable. Oh my god. Wall bangable. Default, you're fucked. Bro. The crates are poorly designed, I get, but they didn't have to do that. They really didn't have to do all that. Bruh, Odin buff? Fucking ghost buff, dude. You can wallbang them with ghosts now, chat. You don't even need an Odin. You can literally wallbang it with fucking ghosts. Bruh, why does it keep default? Oh my god, so many things are triggering me right now, dude. Why? Just... Anyway, sorry to go on a rant, but like, that's just such a dumb fucking... Why? Just... I'm actually pissed. Like, that's actually a change that actually just genuinely pisses me off.
Still gonna be steal again.
It's wallbangable with the ghost. Yeah.
He's on a late lurk, but he's about to get pinched on both sides. That's what we're talking about. He gets his mid take. Now
dude, what? Yeah, that's unlucky. Good to know TY.
Distance with the Phantom. 11 seconds left. They kill the spike planter, and now it's
oh, Mummy's popping up.
But they've got to stick the spike. They don't have a choice. Nico just goes for it. It's a 1v1. It's Mummy. He's currently got 2 on the round.
Sleep.
And they were great shots, but Hiko's at full HP, still has both shock darts.
The thing with Mummy's spot here is he didn't actually pin him to an angle. He could be anywhere right now in this clutch. If he had like a more aggro angle, if Mummy had held a more aggro angle from over here instead, he could make sure he's not over here. But right now, Hiko could be here, here, here. There's so many places Hiko could have escaped. I feel like Mummy could have done a better job pinning him. I think he has a good read of where he is, though. I think. Nice.
There's the swing back from
that was well played.
It's a 3K to win the round, stealing it away from 100 Thieves.
I think Mummy gambled that he just wouldn't path this direction because there was an op in play that he thought he was gonna do it.
Back down to Mummy, and he ends up finding a big 1 versus 3 clutch to give Envy control of the scoreboard.
They did that deliberately. It wasn't a bug. No, they literally did it today, and they fucking announced it. They're like, "Yep." So all the boxes have been changed. I should have been QL, but the Crease one is kind of questionable. It's hella questionable. It's fucking downlight. It's almost game breaking, bro. You can't fucking plan anywhere, dude. I'm telling you, because Roy's telling me about his scrims today, because I'm on break. I haven't played ranked today as well. And it's just so bad. It's so bad. And it just like decentralizes, think about it. It decentralizes the use of utility, because right, those boxes before that weren't as wallbangable, you need to use util to draw people out. If you ran a comp that didn't have Raze, didn't have Sova, you get punished because you would have to face check angles. It's not really a punish, but it's more of like, alright, if someone's playing here, you're not gonna be able to fucking clear him if you have fucking a coin flip comp no Sova, or Sova's dead and doesn't have shock darts. You have to, this person's in a really good spot because you can't wallbang him. So you have to go all the way over here, which makes you have to do this, and there's so much utility and thought process behind it. But now you can just omega lol, spray this, omega lol, spray this, omega lol, spray, like, what's the point of even... Are they just trying to desensitize utility? That has to be like the game design, right? They just want to disincentivize the utility usage. That's the only thing in my head that I can think about. Most pros have a warm-up routine, Kemi.
I'm pretty sure he was stacked up there so that if he misses a shot, he drops the gun from the Phantom.
Here's this mid.
But the fact that it was so slow,
Out, Asuna's up kitchen, no sage wall. Oh, I just realized that fucking Envy doesn't have a sage either. It's like a no sage, read no sage. Should be interesting to see both teams attack side. They do have Killjoy though, Killjoys are pretty good. Replacement for the info in mid. That replaces the sage wall. Wow. God, I'm slipping.
He just spots out Victor, who didn't anticipate the player being across already. Look at the position on the other side of this smoke, though.
Yeah, I'm playing with these Viper smokes in mid. Nitro has ulti. That's another reason why they decided to go B. They just want.
What the fuck?
There's the ult, though, coming out from Nitro, and that's going to make things incredibly difficult for Envy on the retake.
Still securing. Oh, this ult is like very purposeful because you can lurk out on the left side.
Nice shot.
Okay, Marv is in the back line and shit.
This was looking really promising, but now Marv's in a great position. Just has to be careful.
Oh, does he reset for the second kill?
Who wins the fight? SMG versus rifle. It'll be the SMG. I like the off shot swap out. Mummy's going full Fortnite right now as he spirals left and right, diving onto the site. Don't, you know, judge the man for his building capabilities. The dash away as well to escape the threat. The updraft coming in. The movement's on point right now for Mummy. But he goes dodging in every way possible to avoid a direct fight. And he's already escaped on the site and Mummy doesn't realize. And now the clock is gone. The opportunity has evaporated. Great
versus one. Mummy, so patience for Hiko. It's not about the stats here on the kills to try to win the round. It's just trying
aggro A with op. This wall makes it a bit harder for Mummy. I has to go over the top. The thing is, this wall, you have to kind of play slow because you won't have enough juice for the actual exec. Watch, you'll see it go down right now.
I love the move coming
fighting close. I think it's fine because as long as you're fighting close, there's a good reason. It's just brawling back and forth.
That'll allow
I didn't say your name.
Escape, but it's still a player advantage for Envy as they have the 5-on or the 4-on-3. Excuse me. Goes top rope and catches Victor off guard. The op is still a looming threat on this.
No trade for that.
Doesn't seem to be scaring them away at all. Mummy has to dodge.
There's the really good smoke. This is the A hit.
But it's a bit of a stalemate on site right now. They can't really plant.
Smoke's down, they aggro when the smokes are down. Oh, Nitro's tucking from the dart in front of Jen while the one-way's up. They cycled, the strength of 100 Thieves comp is they're able to cycle their utility with the controllers. They had the Viper Wall smoke them up, if that goes down, there's the Omen smoke. It really secures the site for them.
Too much in front of them. 3 players.
What do you say about taking the Viper Wall down? At the beginning of the round, they had this open. They had it instantly turned on, and so that they want that because it makes this opera or someone the duelist is trying to take picks from Bell. It makes their lives a lot harder to actually look for that pick. The problem is if you do that in ranked, by the time you actually end up hitting the site, your poisons are they're gonna be kind of low and they're gonna go down in the middle of the site take. But as you can see, that's not really a problem for 100 Thieves because they just have Omen smokes to kind of balance out.
It's still spotted. It's still spotted Mummy that was on the top of the green boxes by the Radiant boxes there to look back towards belt side to try.
You should take them, Kevy. You have dash, bro. Get some experience on those angles. Experience on those angles and what your movement looks like in those angles because your movement's really tested. You have to be really precise when you're put in those situations. And again, 100 Thieves is going A, and this is their deady A because look where their turret placement is. It's in a really dedicated spot. See, they're now Envy giving up A. They're playing full retake because I think they realize that 100 Thieves is dumping all of their util onto the A take. So they're playing, oh, the FNS, did you really die to this? They drone down mid instantly so they can mid react. Steel's doing shit that Asuna should. What? Steel is so good. Holy shit, dude. What the fuck? Oh, Mummy's missing those knives.
He still survives.
What's up, Suki? Welcome back.
A quick one at that as they gained A access pretty
yeah, Asha would still be better, but I appreciate Omen. Omen's better on this map because of his TP verticality. You can actually do a lot. You can make a lot of pressure in mid on attack just by TPing up here and then faking your TP every round after that because you draw the attention of 2 people into mid that opens up gaps on the sites most of the time. And the Omen smokes are hella easy to put down, and his blind is really, really good. That's why people pick Omen on this map versus Astra. Astra really is not really... Okay. I can imagine Mo's a caster for some reason. She has the voice. Are y'all... Kat, agree or disagree? I feel like I really don't. My voice right now is very monotone. I feel like it's very monotone. If I smile, then it makes a little bit more like different vocal cord usage, but still so aggro. Yeah, he really is. He's very confident in his fights as well. They're pretty calculated. All fight together on the flank. Oh my god, 100 Thieves is so clean. You talk too fast. Oh. Yeah, give me your honest feedback. I appreciate the honest feedback. Do I talk too fast for you guys? I can talk slower on stream. Talking fast is like representative of how fast my thoughts are happening. My thoughts are always faster than what I'm saying, and I'm trying to like catch my vocality with what I'm thinking, I guess.
Scoreline currently very reminiscent of
you have caster energy? Oh no. I could never be a caster. I've seen, I've worked with Roy when he was a caster, and seeing everything that he has to do to be a caster. Being a caster is like its own tier 1 fucking mechanics you have to learn. I couldn't. You can be really good color commentary explaining plays during gaps and rounds. You know, I'm gonna hit up Sean Gers for some advice. Maybe one day.
The second round, and even in the bonuses sometimes they do okay, but really when you look at
LSP helps me think about the game faster. That's how it works for me. I talk faster because it helps me process the game faster. I'm able to articulate my thoughts. The faster I'm able to articulate them, the faster I'm able to move on.
So it's this mid-half.
I like when you talk fast because like I'm getting IGL'd mid-round. That's so funny. Get that chill voice, say less. I thank you for the honest feedback, chat. I don't know how you talk that fast. I feel like I speak so slowly. It's honestly just playing the game has made me talk this fast. I feel like I've always been a fast talker as well. I don't know. I try to get my thoughts out ASAP. I don't really think about it that much. I just push it out. It's not really a good thing, I feel like. Let's see. Their B main tank is a drone and a teleport. Here's a drone tag. FNS could be here. Oh my god, take your gun. Good trade. Really, really good trading.
Fast play is the name of the game here for
How much to buy your silence? Fuck off, John. TP is really good. You know, faking this TP is also very good. When we screamed 100 Thieves on Icebox months ago, by the way, back when Nitro was on fucking Omen, it would fuck me up because if you as an Omen, if you make this TP play as a Viper, think about the times that you guys have played B as a Viper or as any agent. How hard is it to retake this? You almost never actually retake B, right? Think about it. When was the last time you really actually were like, guys, let's retake B? Like on Haven, here's A site, right? Here's short and here's like long. You have a drone, you can go follow the drone, you can peek, you can go long with a dart. But how often do you really peek B, right? You almost never peek B main. Because it's really fucking awkward. That's why. Look at this travel distance. You have to travel here. And if there's someone that could be yellow, it's even more awkward. You have to go all the way out here. And someone could be here. There could be so many different angles. That's why you never really see people actually, yo, let me clear B main by walking up. People just give it up. And they look for info somewhere else. So that's why if you're Omen on this map and you can TP over here or fake the TP, if you're the Viper on the other side, you don't know if they're here or not and yellow. And it's really hard to clear them out. So you keep that lurk pressure so long. And I remember, because I played against Nitro, and he TP'd over here, and it was really frustrating. I couldn't fucking clear him. It was so awkward. I spent so much time trying to clear him. By the time that I actually ended up clearing it and had a teammate with me, they were already on a site. So that's why you'll see a lot of Omens do that if Omen comes into meta on Icebox. John, it's been like that for a long time. If I know DDK after your playing days are over, I'm dead. Do the pushing the finals? I think I'm able to stream watch party the challengers games. They only go B when they have Viper ults. Or like KJ ulti, I've noticed. Ooh, that was a big fucking clear. Oh, oh my god. I still don't understand how they're getting plants down, dude. I get wallbang all the fucking time. Normalize chaotic energy casters.
now finally his play is going to pan out.
You talk fast but clearly. That's good. I used to have the issue where I talk too fast, but I was never clear.
Has now disappeared. Big fat paranoia.
Wow, Marv gets that while blind? Oh, I remember Hiko wins this. Oh, I trolled. He doesn't win it, but it looks really close. This is not live. Hope not.
Dude, that was definitely a huge play by Mara because.
Oh wait, did you guys see Mimi in here? Is that why you added Mimi? My summer's almost over. I should probably grind out Valorant because I'll barely be able to play during the year. Yeah, you should, honestly. You actually should.
Ethan on that mid-side late lurk that somehow they're still able to capitalize. Like that's the biggest
in-game liar.
Going with a paranoid
liar.
On to Ethan. Just save that round as well to make things a lot easier.
Okay. No ults on 100 Thieves, 3 ults on Envy. Big ults, they should win this round. This is the 100 Thieves A hit. Steal? Scrimming. Honestly, I've done that before. That shit actually works more often than you think. Here's the Omen Smoke to block off the aggro A main duel from Belt.
Looks really good for Envy.
This is a really good spot to play as Reyna. It's so easy to get out of here. That boy Marv.
They're down a man, but their opponents are down 2.
Yeah, slowly 100 Thieves is fleshing them out right now. Very procedural. There's no gas though for the It literally doesn't matter. Okay, Nitro gets that kill. They don't give a fuck. Defender's Killjoy's up, and they don't give a fuck, dude. He doesn't clear the left corner. Oh my god, I remember seeing this live, and he didn't clear the left corner. He could have gone to... Oh, you know what sucks is that 100 Teams actually end up winning this round. Did someone who did the KJ op? I want an op experience, but he definitely inspired me to try it. Why is he always up on KJ? People honestly don't expect it, and the op actually has its use, and he understands when to use it. People don't understand when to op on attack. People have already in their heads completely shut down the idea of ever opping unless you're Jet, and he's kind of challenged that idea. And oh my god, this was an insane clutch. Absurd. All Marv had to do, guys. I remember watching this live and my heart broke. I knew he lost when... Okay, I mean, it's hard to tell, like, who fucking does this play? But I knew he lost when he didn't just play here. We call this RB. There's like a little thing under heaven, right? He just didn't play here. I knew he lost. He could have played either side. He would have won. Unlucky. To be honest though, it's kind of hard to predict. He did hear him. He did hear his footsteps over here. That's really hard to identify because the sound in this game's ass, but he did hear his footsteps over here, lastly.
That is so nice right there by Hiko.
That's literally such an important round to win too.
Just saving the team, not only on that clutch, the clutch Hiko master you said.
The turret hops. Oh yeah, it helps a lot. The turret tells you pretty much exactly when to peek.
Marv, he was so smart at least to run down that clock.
Yeah, Hiko, not to say anything Hiko did. Hiko played that fucking insane. That was played brilliantly.
He wants to let his teammates entry first. He'll pick it up right after.
The dart steals opping. Headshot. They're on a bad buy. He's just taking these fights.
And a second one from Steel onto Mummy, and that's an open A site almost here as a Hunter rings
I trust myself with the op on any agent, but it's a different level of fun on Jet. I would recommend everyone here get comfortable with the op. The op is not as bad as people say it is, especially with the econ change. You pull up the op and it'll catch people off guard a lot, honestly. Dude, Asuna's so good at these, like, rope fights. It's fucking stupid.
As Envy is looking to retake this site, but
oh, tucking.
Gonna go up, but it's not gonna do much. Asuna actually gets the kill. Here's
it's
that Hunter's to come
like
out.
poetry watching Asuna, dude. He's so good at this game. He is the movement on Icebox down so fucking well.
When we talked about momentum, the confidence of Envy trying to come back into this game, it.
You blink found away. Has really separated themselves.
Because I was so unexpectedly. It's like unlike anyone else that has ever played this map. I've never seen anyone have such a different playstyle on a map. He's such a like unique way of approaching it.
we see them play all that often. Whereas 100 Thieves feels a lot more comfortable.
Alright, both teams ran mid Bs on pistol. What was their counter setup? Let's see. 3A. Go to turret kitchen. Molly here. Use a wall like that. Forces them to path yellow. Pretty good. Okay, what's their protos when they go mid B? They're both holding it. Kitchen turret goes off. They peek. There's the peaks. Oh, he reloaded when he could have killed them. No. If 100 Thieves lose this round, it's pretty unexpected, honestly. It's a pretty good round for them to win. Okay, Ethan's mopping.
As Austin is trying to rotate in with his teammates, 3 towards the pipes. But Mummy and Victor are in a great crossfire setup by the site, trying to go for the bait and switch. And as we're rotating back here, this is a huge leer, and this might calm things down for a bit and give the advantage back for Envy.
Oh, they're wiping them.
There's another pistol round for Envy so far.
Medistraws are sick. I picked up the enemy op in a ranked game. I went crazy for 3 rounds. They called me op crutch. With their op. Lol. Putting on Teal pistol round, really good if you're a duelist. If you're Jet or Reyna. Maybe you're not Reyna. If you're Jet, it's really good. But can I include friends who has broken for everyone? Dude, deadass. I actually tried in the range and you'll be so much better with it. Helped me a lot. Yeah, I can't imagine IGL against school. It's like you're playing chess twice, bro. Oh, cool dart. It's the wall. Yeah, drop that shit. You expect the aggro. Spacing. Good dismiss, too. Really good dismiss. Oh, logarithm. You missed our talk. We talked about that about 10 minutes ago. The entire... The changes were absolutely terrible with the Radiant Eye boxes. Absolutely. Just... so inconceivably bad. I never trash Riot, but like it just was not a good decision. No way did they think that was a good fucking decision. I'm legit just, I'm gonna avoid playing ranked this week until they change it back or until I'm forced to play the game. I will not be buying any skins. I do not know why they do such a dumb balance change. I'm not sure if the patch is live. That's a good question. We didn't get the game changes, buddy. We're thrashing. I want the title. I just want the winner title. Who did El Diablo replace at Envy? He replaced Mame. Similar setup to last round. Turret kitchen, except Steel's playing close to Odin. This is what I'm talking about. I'm gonna tell you what's gonna happen. They're gonna try and plant. They don't have Sage. Steel's gonna Odin spam this. Or Nitro's gonna win the round before that ends up happening. Because Steel's playing the exact same spot I was telling you guys about earlier. He's maintaining mid control. Hugo's probably gonna rotate over to help him get mid when they are convinced it's gonna be a B hit. And he's just gonna spam the fucking box. Look, he's jump peeking, he's maintaining control. So he's safe to spam it when they try to plant, but they're not gonna end up planting. I only say this because we ran a comp that didn't have Sage, and they would literally just spray the box with Odins when we tried to plant at B. Oh my god, that dash. That dash always fucks me up. I wonder... They could have done that together, Ethan and Asuna. Oh wow, what a recon dart dodge. You get away with it, Jacob, by actually hitting the site. Hi Kat! Notebook, I love meL review. It's literally, I've been live for like 6 hours. It's fucking almost 1:30. I'm so burnt, dude. I'm barely analyzing at this rate. I did some pretty good analysis earlier though. I was doing some pretty good analysis. Yeah, you missed my starter stream, Queen. I made it to fucking day 18. Looks like that round they went B. Didn't work out for them. I like it. We should try that. We should try what 100 Thieves did. Not Envy though. We should try that. She do be analyzing. She do be. No ults. Gun round, op on meL. Drone B main. Mitchell holding for updrafts. Falls off when drone comes through. They're doing the exact same setup as the past. Yeah, every round is off. Looks like Blue's rotating a little bit sooner than usual though. Aspen is peeling. Ethan has such forward info at A though. He's just holding from top pipes. He's not worried about his belt. I think they might have a read that Envy doesn't really retake A through belt. Drop the smoke mid. Dude, if they try to plan B, you're just gonna see Steel spam the default box with an Odin. I don't really see how they win. A or B, it's not that hard. You just pick a site, like literally just pick a site 13 times in a row. You win. Oh my god, you got shit on. See, they're prioritizing mid control because they can deny the B plant really easily with the Odin. That's their win con for if they go B. Oh, did P break that? Oh, does he have a spray from here? Do you guys see how he lined up on that? Why did it look sus, dude? It looks like he has literally a fucking, like, lineup. What can you spray from that exact angle? Can you spray default from there? Is that why? What's up, Riz? Obama D and fam are healthy as always. Yo, thanks, Riz. Okay, you see, I was gonna say, MV, they recognize that their win con is not to play like they have a siege, and they are peeking and fighting deep. But that Odin is still gonna be rough skis on this entire fucking bomb site, because nothing on this bomb site is safe. Dude, look, Seal's literally spraying. Oh, I remember, Kat, do you remember when the 100 Thieves did this to us, dude? That shit had me so boomed. They're just getting Odin to fucking paper thin B site, literally made of paper mache.
In this instance, you have your smokes lurking mid, perfectly understandable given the way that Marv's been playing. But with Marv not there, it just really limits your capability. You can see just how the fights broke down on side crashes. He's just playing around that venomous orb. And it's double-digit rounds now for 100 Thieves.
Yeah, you definitely had a game of time.
I really like Boaster and Steel's IGL style. I like Boaster's positivity, and obviously like he's really smart, but I like what he brings out of his teammates just as his attitude and his personality. They're adapting the dart to the wall. See the dart behind. Use that smoke. This Omen smoke's really strong, dude. Omen on defense icebox is actually really, really good. This is an important fight. Epinas is just not getting a fucking chance this game, bro. He's just... It's one of those games where you're just not getting a chance. Really good isolation of the angles. This allows him to kind of play as if there's a Viper on A without having Viper on A. And they stack Viper, KJB. I wonder if we're gonna... Are we gonna see them like change their setup? Or are they just gonna win this game by not having to switch setups? I like Steel's positivity. I'm crying. I'm sure as a player he's completely different. I just can't tell you what he's like as a player. I just get vibes from Boaster. Watching the comms videos, he's a viber. His name's so shaky. It's his aim style. He also plays really high sense.
Maybe the team that they want to focus and face off against. Just an update, by the way, for anyone that's currently watching.
Same 3-man setup. Why is it that they chose Ethan to be in that position rather than Asuna? It's because Asuna is more comfortable here. Asuna could go for one and dismiss, but Ethan's kind of fucked if he commits like that, no? That wasn't the best commit. The fact that Asuna's alive, what the fuck, dude? Oh my god, I was actually confident that he was gonna win that fight too. Not really much for me to analyze, they're just holding. Oh, there's the ult to win the round. Oh, this is a really heads up from meL. You want to dash while they're in their util animation. That goes across like any agent too. Viper's just most prolific. And drone, of course. Oh, 100% ambassador. So look, Steel is its own persona. I think he's even said this, but who you can even listen to the 100 Thieves comms videos. Steel is completely different as a player. Sorry, y'all. I'm like, I don't know. I'm so tired. Actually, I do know why. It's fucking exhausting. I almost didn't catch the end of the phase, but that was still really good. Annie Jordan comeback, and she never left. Okay, but Annie Jordan has always been here. Oh, they're really gonna win this by just playing the same setup every round. Whoever asked when do I switch to defense setups? When they start losing. This was actually a better lineup because you don't have to use the barrier. It fucked up like mine.
trying to keep
Oh my god, remember when mine fucked up like that?
See a lot of pressure here
Oh,
towards
look.
the A side on that
And then watch exit after this? Dick can go to bed. I actually could.
defense.
I could get a second win and watch it, but I'm not going to. Because you know what? It's my break, and I'm technically working right now. I am the hunter. Dude, Asena's been playing there, so this is the finally they're starting to spray it. Asena's played it like every round. Oh, the smoke, you can't actually see him on ball. Yep, to Raptors, because Raptors busted.
The balcony. So from Raptors has to concern himself with the dart position's been given away again. But the same could be
Dude, Omen is so good on defense, dude. People that say no stage on Icebox is troll and is grief don't actually have an understanding of the game, I feel like. They have a very superficial read on the game, and anyone that analyzes like that, you can say with a lot of confidence that they analyze the game very one-dimensionally. At face value, yes, having Sage on Icebox is a bit rough, but obviously if a pro team is running them at this high level caliber, you can safely say they have a plan and a game plan with it, right? Attacker KJ secures the plant. I think Hiko wins this. Oh my god. I remember this. They grief Victor peaks. FNS is contact, bro. Listen. FNS, he knows he's pretty much dead. If he doesn't get a skill, he's pretty much dead, and he's just setting up for Victor to win the round. He's 1 HP. If Victor dies, they don't win the round. It's just... that's just how the odds work. And Victor just peaks, dude. Look, I was so tilted when I was watching this. Perfect, perfect. Victor just swings. I understand why, bro. Tournament nerves, it's 11-7. It's a really intense 2v1. And he thinks that Hiko is going to, like, path hard over here. Like, Hiko's gonna go deep over here and kill Finesse. And then Food's gonna be an awkward spot. But if Food just hugs this, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if Hiko's all the way over here. You lose the round the moment you die. And then, dude, there's no way. FNS is already having a bad game, bro. And then he's put into that unwinnable situation. Oh man, that's so tilting. That's so tilting. Bro, I can't. I remember watching that, like, bro, why did you peek? That was such an important round.
And just another one in the pile that he stored up throughout his career in both
Man.
CS and Valorant. Taking a look back at this play. It started here with the finesse and it looked so good until that moment.
I don't know.
It'd be cool to play Cloud9 Blue Kyoto.
I don't even think that Victor should have peeked out because again,
I think I should just make it so we do in silver ranked. Get analysis. One team has Sage and the other doesn't. Don't you think the team with Sage has a slight advantage? Statistically speaking, you put the comps against each other. Technically, yes, but that would not explain how 100 Thieves has been consistently winning their Icebox games with no Sage against non-Sage comps and Sage comps. If you look at it from an analyst perspective, 100 Thieves understands how to play more dynamic and less like linear for the Sage wall. Oh, this is a... oh, I thought he was gonna get that next one.
But is only good for one as the trades are still going back and forth, but it's still going to be the advantage coming in for 100 Thieves.
Honestly, the way that 100 Thieves hits A reminds me a lot of how LG hits A. You just can't hold a... you can't hold their hit. It's just how Icebox is. Team isn't that good as others? You're capping, bro. Who? What? What makes you say that, actually? I'm not saying you're wrong. I'm just curious, like, what stands out to you that makes that... that means his aim is worse than others? Because, I mean, I see him hitting insane shots. In clutches, that's when your aim is tested the most, and he consistently wins out in those 1v1s. Maybe his aim looks different. Maybe that's like the misconception, but Hiko's aim is really, really good.
The double on Icebox 13-7 over Envy.
Hiko's aim gets better the more players are dead on his team. I'm fucking crying.